watch your hair grow over the last however many weeks it's been.
It's been shocking to go through the old videos and see the length. Like, if you just go back to like the very first one, and it's like almost normal, and now it's like ridiculous.
I would love to see it develop to a ponytail. That's my dream, kind of a Mick Fleetwood ponytail.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure Christine is going to let this happen. My wife, I'm not sure. She hates it already as it is. And the worst part is when I get up in the morning and I comb it and it's like slick back looking, which is not a good look for me. So she's used to seeing that.
I think it looks good. How many? We were just talking about your concerts and how they've become kind of, a regular part of our life during lockdown. I've been at every single one. Catherine missed the first one.
Apologies, everyone.
That's outrageous behaviour. Every now and then I keep thinking, maybe I'll skip this week. And then it gets a little bit closer and I think, well, what am I thinking? First of all, I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm not watching the telly anymore. And every week it's just an absolute joy. Are you having fun doing it?
I am, but that means a lot for me to hear that, because I start to kind of get incredibly nervous before the shows, because I think people who've seen a lot of these, like, how can I make this still interesting for them without it just being a complete disaster all the way through? Like this, I like to have a few disasters over the course of a show and then pull them out. But if it's just a whole show of that, or if it just becomes kind of just self-indulgent, then I'm worried that that's what it's going to be. But I'm indulging people with their requests and stuff too.
I tell you what I really liked in the first couple, and you could tell that you were really nervous.
I was super nervous. I've looked at some of that stuff and it's like, wow.
That first one, honestly. Why is I mean, you inspired us to do the rabbit hole a couple of times or a few times on Zoom, and kind of to do this as well. And we were really nervous. The first two. Time. Stephen, because it should be easier. You're not in a room with 200 people.
No, but you're completely alone. I mean, you're used to being with your mates, aren't you, on stage?
That's true. But I've done lots of like solo shows, which I was when I started doing completely just myself kind of shows. Very nervous about that. But I kind of developed that into a shtick too. Like, I learned to not be nervous, but it's okay to appear a little nervous. So then when you start to go, they go, wow, he's really great. But at the same time, doing it, like, you don't get any of that, wow, he's really great. But I mean, you get some in the chat on the Zoom thing, and you can look at some people's faces, but you're also watching people doing the dishes or, checking their phones or whatever else too.
The silence is the weird thing we found. I mean, we're used to performing to silence, but it is, you fit it. Singers have got an advantage over comedians and kind of performers like that, because we are conditioned when someone goes down, 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 everyone's conditioned to go, yeah, even if it wasn't very good, everyone claps. Right. So that must be, I mean, you're probably used to it now, week 15 or whatever it is, but that must be the weird thing, just not getting the clap. Well, pardon the phrase.
I guess so, but I keep trying to think, like, when you do, well, it's for you, we're doing radio, right? You're engaging with the audience all the time, but there's tons of time that you're just talking and you're hoping that the audience is, or part of the audience at least, is engaging or listening or agreeing or disagreeing or whatever else, but participating in their minds. And it's the same thing. Like, if you're doing it just into a camera, a TV shoot or a Facebook Live or whatever else, it's one thing. But then when you actually have faces there on Zoom, which is, the good outweighs the bad. Like, being able to see responses is great, but it's still like I find myself checking to see if I'm doing okay. I'm looking at people's responses.
What is the strangest thing you've ever seen anyone doing on your Zoom?
Well, I did see Iain with his cat. So
you suggested that one of my cats, it was Patty.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Was filleting me, which I
wondered if that's what it was. I mean, I didn't really wonder, but it certainly looked like that.
She's a very good girl. Your fans are lovely. I think we have kind of a slight crossing of fans, in as much as a lot of our fans, and they will take this in the way it's intended, are very gentle, geeky people. They're nice people, and what's lovely with your show, and it's a thing we nicked it completely for the end of our rabbit hole. We get everyone singing All You Need Is Love, and we just cut to people at the end of your gig when you're singing Brian Wilson, and it just cuts to everyone. Oh, it's so much fun. And Kath got chosen this week.
I've been done a couple of times.
I was so proud of you.
There's always a slight delay, and then there's a
But it's lovely, and you see what's great as well is you're seeing so many kids there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to wash my mouth.
You've given up on that, I've noticed.
Yeah, you're right. I realized my kids grew up with it, so like your kids should too.
It is. I saw it's today the 28th anniversary of the first album.
I did see that. Yeah, so yeah, July 28th. It would have been Tuesdays and on in North America. And there we go. You have me on 9:30 on a Tuesday night on your show.
Perfect.
Right now.
Oh, but by the way, Brian, when I heard Brian Wilson, I was at college. I was in my room in halls feeling miserable, and I was obsessed with the Beach Boys. And then suddenly there's a song. Not only is it called Brian Wilson, but it's going into the late 60s albums. It references Dr. Landy. Oh my God. It was like, this guy knows his stuff.
My kids found out who Brian Wilson was because of your song, because they loved the song. And I said, this is a real guy. And he did. And here's some pictures of when he got out of bed.
Have you seen, just going off on a slight Brian Wilson tangent, have you seen Love and Mercy, the movie?
I did. Did you like it?
I liked the 60s version. I didn't think John Cusack... I thought that... I have seen interviews with Brian Wilson from the 80s, the period that John Cusack was playing, and he seemed, in the interviews, seemed way more damaged than Cusack was playing him.
That's right. And my biggest thing was I thought, how can you make a movie about Brian Wilson, particularly about two really intense and interesting sections of his life? How can you make that boring? But they did.
Yeah.
It was almost boring. They did do a very good job though of like the studio stuff when they're at I guess that's
Gold Star, I think, wasn't it?
It's either United or Western, whatever it's Western Recorders. Like they're in Studio 3 there. We made Maroon in that studio, and it's exactly the same. Apparently they've taken that down, but it looks like they made it look exactly the same. The equipment's the same. Usually you watch a movie like Bohemian Rhapsody, and like Bohemian Rhapsody, they'd be taking this mic and singing into it like this. Like they're pointing it there. I see a little silhouette. Like that's Bohemian Rhapsody. At least Love and Mercy got it right.
Did you know that Mike Myers is in Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's the manager, isn't he?
He's the record label guy.
Yeah.
I
quite enjoyed that film, but I realised pretty early on that it wasn't a documentary.
No, I didn't like it. Is that
bit where... those kinds of movies? I liked Rocket Man. I was surprised because I'm not a huge Elton John fan either, and I thought, but at least they went in. They went, we're going to make this a musical rather than a biopic. And once they kind of announced that to me, I went, okay, I'm in.
Yeah. Once the first number is gone, you go, okay, right, I see where we are now.
Right.
Oh, Stephen, you've brought a guitar with you.
What a coincidence!
Hey. Could you sing us a song?
What would you like to hear?
Well, I mentioned that Enid. I love Enid, and it's that was on the first album, wasn't it?
It was.
Well, then let's celebrate 28 years ago.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Enid but never really knew each other anyway. Enid but never really knew each other anyway. It took me a year to believe it was over. It took me 2 more to get over the loss. Whoa. I take a beating when you wrote me those letters. And every time I remember the taste of your lip gloss, well, Enid but never really knew each other anyway. Enid but never really knew each other anyway. Maybe we always saw right through each other anyway. But Enid but never really knew each other anyway. There were times when I wanted to hurt you, and there were times when I know that I did. Whoa. There were times when I thought I would kill you. Sorry, but can you blame me? I was only a kid, and so were you. So tell me why we never really respected each other. Tell me why I never believed that you were a person too. I always thought that you fancied my brother. May not have liked it, oh, but memory is a strange thing. Oh, and Enid, I remember you. Enid, but never really knew each other anyway. Enid, but never really knew each other anyway. Maybe we always saw right through each other anyway. But Enid, but never really knew each other anyway. I don't remember this next part now. I sing it all the time, though, right?
You can do this, Stephen.
What I do on your, I do this on your show all the time. I jumped ahead to the end part too quick. Brother, oh, I may not have liked it. Oh, but memory's a strange thing. Oh, and you know, you caught a cold, I can get a job, I can pay the phone bills, I can cut the lawn, get my hair, get my cholesterol, I can work overtime and I can work in a mine, I can do it all for you, but I don't want to. Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. Maybe we always saw right through each other anyway. But Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. Yeah. All right, come on. Enid, we never really knew each other anyway.
Yay! Who needs the middle bit anyway?
The middle bit.
The middle bits.
It was that middle bit was my least favourite part of that song, anyway, Stephen. Well,
You got part of it.
I like the remix.
There are two middle bits, so that's the problem.
what
I think sometimes, and I do this often, like a song like that or Old Apartment, where there's like middle bits that change lyrics.
Yeah.
And they repeat. So it's like two or three of them in a song that they repeat. Is I'll kind of go, did I already do this part? And I don't remember whether I did the first one or the second one, and then I'm gone. Then I'm lost.
One of the is it how many have you done now? Is it 15 basement shows? We'll give out the link if you want to come and see Stephen this Saturday. Come along. You'll see me and Catherine in there as well, and we'll wave to you. It's $8, man. That's like £6.40. It's nothing, and they're getting longer. And the last couple have been 2 hours long, Stephen.
I know. Is that too long?
No, it's great. It's great. No.
I make these ambitious set lists, and then I stare at them right here in front of me through the whole show and think, maybe I'll cut something. Maybe, and then I think, yeah, I'm enjoying it.
No, that's the thing. If you're
they don't have to stay for the whole show if they don't love it.
Is it 15? 15 you've done, I think.
This will be the 15th.
This will be the 15th. We'll post the link up in the chat. Honestly, it's such a good Saturday night, and it's become our routine. And me and Kath kind of phone each other up and go, "Oh, I can see you. There you are." Hello. Where is he?
Oh.
Where is James Bond? He's vanished. He has run away. He's hiding from Scaramanga. Can you see him today?
He is a cheeky Bond. He is a cheeky Bond. He is a cheeky Bond. He is a cheeky Bond.
Cheeky James Bond. Where is he, guys? Where is James Bond? Where is James Bond tonight? He's cheeky. Very, very cheeky Bond tonight. Very cheeky Bond. He is hiding. That James Bond is hiding. Can anybody see James Bond? Nowhere says Digital Geek Me. Incorrect. Incorrect stats. Well, thank you for the hellos, Seaweed Mermaid and Laura and Sit Stands and the Smiths and VFX 86. Mandy says in the photo frame. Jason Stratham says up my bum. Come on, guys. I can't see him tonight, says Danny. He's hiding. I'll give you a clue. He's hiding.
Oh, is he?
He's hiding. Barry Pickles has got it. Barry Pickles has got it. Pickles has got it. We're gonna.
Oh, I see him.
Where is he?
Microbond.
There we go. Here is James Bond. He was hiding. He had to run away. Now he's as big as the screen. James Bond. Da 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 da. Boom, ba dum, boom, ba da ba bam bam. Let's make Bond as big. My Bond is as big as my word.
Your word is your bond.
Oh, look, no, there's us. Look, behind us. Hang on, behind us. What's behind us? Let's see what's behind that. Let's see what's behind the green.
It's another us.
What the? Whoa, this is like Bond, out of the way.
Honestly.
James Bond.
Such a scene
I'm
stealer.
James Bond. Hang on. But there's two me's. Hang on a minute. This has all got a little bit. Right. We're going to put Bond back in his box in a minute.
Away with you, Bond.
In Hindi, Bond means arse.
Does it?
Yeah. Right. So we're gonna put Bond back on the shelf. Now we know where James Bond is. There we go. There he is.
Away with you now, please.
Away with your Bond. Thank you to everybody.
Oh.
He's a little bit. He's cheeky Bond. Cheeky
Very
Bond.
cheeky. Bye-bye now. Off you pop.
There we go.
There he is.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Bond.
Back on the Bond shelf.
Welcome to the late night alternative. It's so hot. I'm wearing a dirty t-shirt. I had a whole tub of vegan ice cream for my lunch because it was too hot. And so it's just too hot. I'm dirty. You've made an effort. I would say may I speak freely? You've made too much of an effort.
So I'm not going to apologise.
These guys don't deserve it.
But I do.
These guys do not deserve
I've
it.
been sitting in my pyjamas all day. It's the only reason for me to get dressed is to come out. So when I'm going out, I'm going out.
We got some comments in the chat. We've got some comments in the chat.
Where's my bell?
Spindalero. Hi, guys. Have you watched Laurel Canyon? Thought of you when watching it. Do you know what it is?
About the famous bohemian neighbourhood that is Laurel Canyon.
Exactly. No, I haven't watched it. Bones Malones says, I've been wearing the same Gap t-shirt all freaking week. All freaking week with soya sauce on it. Now, is soya... I'm so confused. What's the difference between a soya and a soy?
Well, they're both beans. Soya, I would think of as white. Soy, I would think of as brown.
Hans says, why is Pierce Brosnan over your face on the thumbnail to the stream? Because that's my fantasy. That's my fantasy.
Pierce Brosnan over your face.
Bob Dave says, Kath seems effortlessly stylish. Wow.
Innit?
Oh, look, this has changed. Okay. What happened there? Oh, I see. No, it hasn't changed.
You should have seen me in my Batgirl pyjamas. All day long.
Right. Well, Salmon of Knowledge. Salmon of Knowledge says soya in Europe, soy in the US. So are you telling me that soya milk and soy sauce comes from the same thing? Because I will not believe that. One is white, one is brown. Saying that, I can make white and brown. They come from the same source. So maybe that is correct. But that confuses me hugely. What's on the tape says, I change my pants regularly, by which I mean I start to smell them while sitting up.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Mate.
Oh, no.
Mate. Oh, mate. Oh, we need to fix something here. Bond is not in my close-up, and Bond needs to be in my close-up. I want to get this show as... I want this show as...
Is it because you want him subliminal?
No,
I want... any like Bond.
Oh, that's the wrong one. I want this show to be as in real IRL life as possible. So I want it to look like this is how we live. That this is like, you know, I want this to look almost like a documentary.
Yeah.
Where is he? There he is. So he needs to go there. Maybe shrink him. We'll make it a bit bigger for that one, won't we? Let's have a look. Let's just go from there.
seems bigger in that picture.
In which one? This one?
Yeah, perspective-wise.
But he would be bigger because we're closer to him.
right, okay. And that one is far away, and that one is close.
This one should be this one should be like this.
This one he's small.
Should be like
This
that.
one he's far away.
Should we go?
Yes. Actually, no. You look. It goes to the almost to the bottom of Frank's eye there. So smaller.
Okay.
Smidgen more. There we go. Perfecto.
Can't quite. I noticed this today. It's a little bit clunky when you move stuff around. There we go. Probably over a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Honestly, now they're going to think he's always there.
The next thing. Oh, this is what I'm doing Sunday. I'm going to get a little video of him on a loop playing. So it's him just. It's just like
Can
him
we
talking.
have more than one? Because I want someone on my shoulder.
We can have as many as you want. What do you want? Another Bond?
No.
I want a video.
I want Cher.
Okay. You want Cher?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want big hair Cher.
Big
Big hair, leather studs Cher.
Hang on. Let's go here. Let's go. Big hair Cher.
Beautiful. This is what I want. Snap out of it. That one.
Which one?
That one.
That one.
No.
Well, which
not
one
sad Cher. I want
which one are you pointing to?
That one.
Not enough.
Love
and
and
understanding.
understanding.
Right, so what we're going to do
Yeah.
is now we're going to open. What is the thing I use? I use Canva. That's what I use. So we're going
Do you remember what Cher said when we saw her at the recent concert?
What are you guys doing in my dressing room?
No, that was Jackie Stallone.
Okay.
Cher said, "What's your granny doing tonight?"
Oh yeah.
She was. How old was she? 76.
She's 163.
What's your granny doing tonight?
We'll start the show in a bit, guys.
Playing a concert in front of these people.
It's Friday. There we go. So we're going to drag her out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And then we're going to make her set images background. And then we're going to just get rid of the background.
Yeah.
There we go. This is going to be worth it, guys.
This is going to make me so happy. I will feel.
The show's going to be so good as a direct result of having Cher.
Yeah.
And we're going to
Cher with the hair.
download that. Download. Yeah, I just did that.
Yeah.
Download.
I don't think that's her real hair. I'm going to say it.
Download. And then what we do is we then should. Can we just drag you? Will you let me drag you, madam?
Yes,
There we
she
go.
will.
Here we go. Oh,
Just like Jesse James.
where do you want me to put Cher?
Could you pop her on the mantelpiece, please?
Okie dokie. So, but then we're gonna.
Diminish. There we go. Tiny. Oh, that makes me so happy.
All right. So let's have a look at that. Okay. So let's make it a little bit smaller. So if we go to the close up, this is. I mean, Jesus, what a ridiculous way to live. She's there. She would be there.
She would be there.
So we're gonna paste this, and we're gonna put her
Oh, there she is.
there. She'd be a little bit bigger.
Magical Cher pixie.
There we go, and then we
Love
go.
her.
There we go. We're in. We're in. We got a show. We've got a show. How happy are you,
She's on the
Catherine?
end of my finger.
Oh, won't be the first time. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. If you Google the celeb name PNG, you'll get a lot of transparent background pictures. I just made one.
We don't need their technology.
I just made one. I just made one.
I think I've got the wrong headphones.
No, you haven't. I've checked.
Yeah, I have. I have them
Okay.
broken ones.
All right.
You've got the. I think yours are too loud.
Well, these are actually your headphones.
I know.
Helena says, I think that was content. Yeah, that was content. That was content.
Oh, thanks, Hayden Beckett.
What for?
He thought it was content.
Hey,
Subscribed.
resubscribe. Thank you. No one else has subscribed or given any bits. So screw you all. Welcome to the Late Night Alternative. It's a phone-in show. It is the only phone-in show on Twitch. We want to play a game which is really hard to do. Oh, quick game of chopsticks.
Oh no, this is.
Quick game of
I hate
chopsticks.
this game.
No, you don't. This decides who gets to take the first phone call. Oh, okay. Yep. That's hands out. Okay. Was that hands out? That hands out. Oh, mate. Come on. 4. That hands out. Unlucky, mate. You get to take the first phone call.
Oh, so the winner doesn't do anything.
Lino Why have we gone out of focus?
Because Cher is in.
Why is my hand in focus? I had such trouble with this. Wonderful. Hang on, I'm going to press a little button.
Hi.
There we go. Wonderful camera, Panasonic Lumix GH5. If you are wondering. All right, Boyley, go.
Yo, you're on the show.
This is it.
What do you know? Go.
Hiya, it's Phil from Shropshire.
Oh, of course it is. How are you, Phil?
I'm all right, thank you. First-time caller, long-time listener. I got the bell, yes. I've been listening to Iain since is it Absolute Days with
Gosh,
Barry
how
from
tedious.
Watford.
Shut up, Catherine. I was better then. I had a producer and everything. It was a good show then. Good show. Content.
Yeah, and I've been following the podcast. I'm loving the amount of podcast content you're doing now. Because I'm a lorry driver, so I just put it on the iPod and it's great.
You're welcome.
Bless
it's me
you.
what done them.
Thank you. Well, thank you. I do the YouTube stuff. Thank you for keeping this country. What are you driving? Food?
No, bin collections.
Thank you for keeping this country smelling nice. Thank you for your... Hey, so are you a driver or were you one of the lads that goes around the back?
No, well, pardon?
Sorry?
Yeah, I'm a driver, yeah.
Because that's a high COVID risk job. Not the driving, that's nothing. No disrespect, Phil. But the lads that are emptying the bins and stuff, they're basically rubbing hands on the faces of everybody in the borough.
But no, they're not, because they've been wearing gloves since before it was a thing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Phil?
Yeah, go on.
They have, haven't they? They wear gloves, right?
Yeah, we wear gloves, but this is the weirdest thing. I'm not going to say which council I work for, but it's odd that although there has been high amounts of COVID in our area, we've had no cases of it in our workforce. It's weird.
Well, that backs up my theory that COVID-19 is a myth made up
It's
by
conspiracy,
the government
yeah.
to suppress us, to suppress our freedom, to suppress our freedoms and our rights as individuals to stand next to each other. Thank you, Moz UK. Phil, what can we do for you on this holy, this wonderful holy evening?
Well, nothing. I just wanted to ring in and say thank you for all the content. I'm loving the fact that you two are both on an equal footing now. And why isn't it called the Catherine and Iain show?
Oh, because...
Well, because it's my computer.
Shocking.
Thank you, Phil.
It's as simple as that.
My computer. Have you noticed how some of the videos have been labelled?
No. Should I check?
If I were you, Catherine, I would check my YouTube channel.
Your YouTube channel. YouTube.
Just have a little look and talk to me.
Okay.
There's not enough love and understanding. Have a little look at the YouTube channel, then talk to me.
You won't believe what happens.
Carry on. Read all the titles.
Stephen Page versus TLNA with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle. The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle. Oh, look! The Late Night Alternative with Catherine Boyle and Iain Lee. Oh, look at that.
You see?
Catherine being a bell.
That's my favourite. I've not quite got into the habit of alternating yet, but I'm doing a few where it's me in the front because I'm also
It's
aware.
a little bit me. It's a little bit you.
Ooh, I'm also aware it's twitch.tv/Iain Lee. We're not changing that. That can't be changed. That can't be changed.
No.
But so I'm flipping you over. I'm flipping you over and really trying to get you in the front end on the internet. 0203
Thank you.
286 6370. Boom, boom. Is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Hey, listen, if you're a subscriber, you won't see these adverts. If you're not,
There it is.
you will.
I knew I'd bruised myself on them flipping inflatables the other day. That's a sports injury right there.
Shh. We've lost some of the non-subscribers, right? Because we're playing 2 minutes of adverts. We have to play.
Okay, while they're out, we can tell you some secrets.
We can tell you exactly what we think of those scumbags.
Yeah.
I think they need to buck up their ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
I think they need to start subbing.
Have you noticed they smell a little bit?
Yeah. So don't be Lino. It's one of the people who's just subscribed. Be like Lino. Be like Lino. It's like Bruce Lee says, be like water. Be like Lino. I don't know why I'm telling you to subscribe.
You've already done
subscribed.
It. You've already done it.
You've subscribed.
Ipsnay on the Ecrit say.
Let's just wait. This one time we're going to wait.
And I know when we give you the everyone laugh.
We've got 1 minute, 8 seconds.
Okay. So practice your faces. I'm just going to wait my whistle.
So when we start laughing, just everyone do like lols and emojis, like
The
we've
best.
had a really, really good time. And then if someone could say,
So true.
and yes, you're right, thank you. If someone could say, God, I'm so glad I subbed, that was well worth it.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
How much longer?
Hang on a minute, we got an infiltrator. Gucci Tooch says, I'm not a subscriber, but I can see all this. What? Gucci Tooch, if you tell, ad blocker doesn't work on this fix. If you tell them, no, it hasn't happened yet, Lily and Daddy, and you're not a sub. There's all these non-subs here. There's too many subs, not enough DOMs. Okay, here we go. So we're going to come back. We're going to start laughing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That was a good one. That was such a good one.
I just don't believe it.
You never did that, did you?
I don't believe it.
What are you like? You're so you.
I did it. Everyone in the chat is laughing at. That's well worth subbing for, wasn't it, guys?
I mean, outrageous.
Woo.
No one tell Big Jeff.
So what we want to do tonight, right? You might as well stop the show now. It's never going to get better than that.
True.
You are right. So what? Lily, Daddy, what did I miss? I wish I'd sub now. Yeah, exactly. So smug with my sub right now, says Emmy Booth 360. So what we want to do is we want to play a game that we used to play on the radio.
Yeah.
It's called My Nooney's Bigger Than Yours. No, it is called...
I don't remember being involved in that game.
It was me and James Whale. So, so what it is, you explain it.
What, my nonny's bigger than yours?
No, chat roulette.
No, it's not chat roulette. Pass the chat on.
Oh, chat roulette's the thing with the winkles.
Turns out, yes. We thought we'd try something different, didn't we, that time? We thought, well, let's try some online chat.
75. You are gonna stay alive forever because you blooming well subscribed. Yes, caller, we're kind
Yeah, she wanted to get...
Okay, didn't hear that.
Oh,
Louder.
strident.
So chat...
Friday night, everyone. Cool out. It's too hot for that kind of caper.
We just played Chopsticks, Dry Eye Dan. Kobe, thank you for the sub.
Pass the chat on.
Pass the chat on. Thank you for the bits, Wonky T.
All right.
Wonky T.
Here's how it
Lily
works.
and Daddy, just subscribe. Look. I like the way it's behind James Bond.
Oh, it's so nice.
Isn't that good?
Listen, so this is Pass the chat on.
I tell you what, let's let James describe it.
All right. James,
Oh, hi.
James, a super fan. You're the super fan type man.
James, the super fan, kidnapped us and chucked us in a van.
Hi, guys. So,
Stole our underwear, wore it to work and he didn't care. Chopped off Catherine's hair and had it for his tea.
Chat battle works like this. One caller calls in, then takes a piss. Then another calls right in, and then they pass her back on to him or her.
Hey.
How you doing, James? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, guys. I'm enjoying your radio station.
Sorry, just look at this.
Disco rings,
This is the
disco
right arm.
rings.
Disco all the way.
Okay,
You don't want to see where the third one is.
Oh God, I've unmuted myself. Sorry. So a caller calls up, like myself, and then another caller will call in and intervene, like they're probably going to do any second.
Yep.
I'm not enjoying your close up there.
Well,
with my...
we haven't got that many callers at the moment.
Right.
In terms of show. No, I don't mean just now. I mean in terms of ever. So you could be on for ages. Start again. Explain it to the listener, and then they will call in using the details that we have on screen.
So I'll call up.
Yeah.
Like I have, and then someone can call up, and immediately as soon as they call up, I get cut off, and they get on, thus passing the chat on.
Yes. So, Ronin 11123. Iain is in cut-off mood, you can tell. Yes, he is, because that is the premise of the game.
Don't argue with a Ronin.
What we will have...
Don't argue with a Ronin. That's Japanesey soldiers.
Okay, well, with respect, what I'm saying to you is this. James is the first person with the chat on. So we talk to him until the next person comes along.
Now...
Then
I'm so sorry. I spoke over you. I was using what I was doing there. If you could just let me explain, is I was getting my patriarchy out and I was slapping your face with it. Now I think you loved it, but there may be some birds in the chat what didn't. So I'm going to put it back and zip up my fly. Over to my beautiful and glamorous assistant.
I hate to tell you this, and it's quite embarrassing, but your misogyny is still showing a little bit. Only a tiny bit, though. So what happens is people ring up, and as soon as the next person rings, James is off. It could be that we're speaking to James for 5 minutes. It could be that we're only speaking to him for 10 seconds. Well, it's been longer than that now. But the next person will be cut off just as soon as the next person comes along. So if someone comes on who's totally boring, so says you can get rid of them straight away.
So you've got to call 0203 286 6370 or Skype TLNA. You can come back multiple times. Now, this may not work because we've only got 662 only. We have got 662 viewers.
Quality viewers.
Quality viewers. So let's just chat with James until...
This is really frustrating, guys, because I've just ordered a Five Guys and it's just turned up. So I'd really appreciate an intervention right now. Anyone?
Ooh, torment.
Yeah, I've just turned on subtitles on... I don't want to show it in case the phone number comes up, but I've just turned on subtitles on Skype. I didn't know that they could do that. You've got Five Guys.
You've got Five Guys at the door, and you want to go.
I've got Five Guys ready to go.
Have you ever been in Five Guys? Did you enter Five Guys?
I've entered Five Guys a few times. Yeah, got covered in grease.
Oh, God.
I was talking about the restaurant, mate.
You got me.
Yeah, get lost, loser. Hello, caller. That's how it works.
Hello.
I didn't necessarily need to call him a loser. That was me improvising. That was improvisation. Hello, caller. You're playing Pass the ChatOn.
Hello. It's Alistair speaking.
Okie doke. It's a cruel game.
Because someone else has pipped you off.
It's a cruel game.
In a very real sense. Hello, who's that? Hello.
Hi there, can you hear me?
We can. Who's that?
My name's Rachel.
Hello, Rachel.
I was just trying to save James from his fight so that he could eat his Five Guys, but I picked someone else in as well, didn't I?
Yeah, you nipped Alistair off accidentally, but that's fine. That's just what happens in this game.
Oh, did I to call back and now they've got loads more interesting stuff to say than me?
It's too late, Rachel. You've got the chat on. What are you going to do with it is the big question.
Oh, no wonder. My son actually called up on, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, Farty Sporran. Can you recall that call?
Farty Sporran?
Farty Sporran.
Flirty Swarren.
Farty Swarren.
Farty Swarren, yes. Hello, caller. You've just taken control of the ChatOn.
Who did I cut off?
Farty Swarren's mum.
Hello, caller.
Hello, it's Swarren. I'm the son of the caller before. How are you doing, sir?
Very, very well, madam. How can we help you?
I don't know. Just call up because my mom... Get off the phone, mother. Should not be on the phone, you stupid. How are you doing there, sir?
You stupid. What a...
Don't
speak to your...
I'll control her. Don't worry, dear.
Don't...
How come you're so posh?
What do you mean? So my mother wasn't posh, Catherine? How dare you? Catherine, how dare you?
I very dare.
Should I talk about your Rucha shown or not? You need to get a new hair, darling. I can see your roots, darling. How dare you?
I can't see yours because your accent's all over the bloody show.
Hello, caller. You're on.
Hi there.
Hello.
He was quite disrespectful to women. First calling his mother a stupid.
I thought he was very funny. Hello, darling. Yes, darling.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, I just wanted to get Farty Swarens off the phone.
Thank you. No, it was getting very uncouth. Thank you for
So
bringing the
uncouth.
couth back.
Who is
So
this?
uncouth.
Who are you?
My name's Matt.
Talk to me, Matt. Who are you? What do you do? Hello, caller.
Oh, the quiet type.
See if you can coax them out.
Too late. Oh, hello.
Have you got favourite Bond films, both of you?
Live and Let Die.
Yeah. Catherine? Do you not
No.
like Bond at all?
I used
All
to,
right.
but I don't have a preference. They're all much of a muchness, aren't they?
Mine is Skyfall, mainly because of the song.
Oh,
Love
you
the
can't
song.
like a Bond film mainly because of the song. Although Live and Let Die, of course, is the best Bond song as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, it's a good film as well, but yeah, that's the way I like it.
I don't like the new lad.
Oh, Daniel Craig.
Could you,
I
Dan-
thought he's quite convincing.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's nah.
I thought
Is-
I've only
what's your
seen one
favourite-
of his. I've only seen one of his, Alistair, and it was the one where he got his undercarriage whipped on that chair. And I thought that he acted that very
yeah.
well.
That's right, yes, it was a bit painful, I think.
Yeah, that would sting,
But,
wouldn't it?
0203
so you got a
286
favourite Bond
6370.
then? Favourite Bond then, Ian, or
Live and Let Die.
No, use your favourite Bond man.
Bond?
Tom Baker. Pope John Paul II. Jimmy Carter. Those are my people. Those are my people. My president is Jimmy Carter. My Pope is Pope John Paul II. And my Doctor Who is Tom Baker. And my favourite Bond is... Hello, caller.
Hi there, it's Matt again.
Hello, Matt
Alistair
again.
cut me off, I think.
Outrageous.
Wow, so you're going for the revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it. It's retaliation, and I'm very bitter.
Okay, I can tell it in your
We'll
voice.
just nurse it a little bit longer because Daniel's on now. Hi, Daniel.
Hey,
Hey.
Live and Let Die, great film, Ian. Great film, great choice.
I didn't make it.
Obviously not, but it's a great choice for the best Bond film, I'd agree.
You sound too young for Moore to be your Bond.
No, I like the older Bond films. I'm not a big fan of Daniel Craig.
I don't like Connery.
Oh,
Connery is pony.
wow, that's an unpopular opinion.
I don't like him. I tell you what I don't like about the Sean Connery films. I remember I've not seen one since I was a kid, and it's that thing that you get in a lot of old films. You know, the driving. And
Yeah.
they're driving, but it's like a film behind them.
And they're doing this.
Yeah, that. Do you know what I mean, caller?
No more Bond. It's Matt again. No more Bond.
You're in control.
Bond band.
It's ridiculous. Get it gone.
Okay, you've got it gone. You're in control.
We should talk more about cheese.
Oh, I like cheese, but also I like Lee Jordan.
Thank you. I don't like James Bond. I think the only one that makes me laugh is that one where he put sellotape on his eyelids to make himself look Chinese, just because of how inappropriate it is. No, he infiltrates a mansion. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a spa, isn't it?
Yeah,
of some kind.
it's Japanese, so you're a racist.
Wow.
Maybe I am.
Maybe.
He's also very, very wiggy in that one, isn't he?
It's so good. I mean,
He's wearing a wig
bad.
over his wig. We were looking at pictures of this the other day. He's wearing a wig over his wig. Hello, caller. Oh, they went. Oh, no, they came back. Hello, caller. That's you, Brady.
Joe.
It's about time you had a female Bond.
I agree. I would like a female Bond.
Have you got any ideas of who?
Catherine, you're not convinced.
No, because I think Bond's a tosser, and I wouldn't want anyone from my team being on it. He is, though, isn't he? He is, though. He's an emotionally stunted.
He can hear you. He can hear you.
He's an emotionally stunted, narcissistic, risk-taking, probably riddled with all kinds of STIs.
Hello, caller. I wrestle 22. Bonjour.
This was the quiet type from before.
Bonjour, madame, monsieur.
I find you very mysterious.
Allô? 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 Please pardon me. Jordan.
Oh, hello again. Yeah, the books are even worse. I read a few of them when I was younger, and you get to hear his inner monologue, and he's a terrible person.
Yeah. He's like, he's supposed to be a little bit of a brute. Well, very much of a brute, you know. I remember speaking to someone once, a Bond expert, who said that, you know, all this suaveness was nonsense. And in the books, he's the sort of bloke that if you get in a bar fight with him, he'll use a bottle if he's not got a knife.
Yeah, he'll go for your eyes.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but that's fighting. That's
Yeah.
Jeet Kune Do, that's Bruce Lee.
Yeah, but in the films, it's all, oh, I think he's taken a bottle opener for the worse.
Oh, I say, I really needed a shit. Hello, caller.
Was bullshit.
And?
Hello, caller.
Hi.
Hey!
Hi.
It was you.
It was you.
I was having a hard time with the audio earlier.
What was going on with your computer?
I don't know. I'm terrible with internet things. But I just wanted to say thank you for the raid last night. It was a lot of fun.
How did it go? Were our people nice to you?
They were so nice. They were all so nice and not creepy.
Good, because you know it's the internet, and we want to send people over in love and harmony and to meet new people, but it's the internet,
And we can't always guarantee who tags along.
You know what goes on. How long? So just tell everybody, because we have people that kind of don't stick around for the whole show. At the end of the show, we do raids and we go and find someone that we like the look of and what their channel is, and someone without many viewers, and we all just kind of pile in and have a chat.
I hear you were introduced to the joys of Chaz and Dave last night.
I was, yeah. That was something else for sure.
the Britain's finest folk singers.
The poets.
It was beautiful. I think it moved me. It changed me as a person, honestly.
So, what is? Can we? But now, what is your stream name?
It's Lil Odds. Lilaudz.
Can we get a shout out, please?
Shout out for Lil Odds.
Can we get a shout out? And now that's going to come up a thing. How long? May I ask? How long have you been streaming for?
Not long at all. I think I did my first stream back in March. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Not long at all.
And how's it going? What is your plan? Do you have a plan?
It's been super fun. I really don't have a plan. I just kind of, because of quarantine and everything, I'm out of a job, so I just kind of stay home. And I'm an extrovert, so I kind of go crazy if I don't have people to talk to. So I just hop on and talk to who's in the chat.
Who's crying?
I can hear some.
A kitty, you want to see it?
Oh, let's see. This is a cat friendly show. Here we go. This is the content you guys want.
Say hi to Heidi.
Oh, look.
Look at you, Splodge.
Now, how many toes are we talking?
She has a standard amount, I think. I haven't asked her.
Catherine is convinced that American cats have one more toe than British cats.
No. Some of them have way more toes.
Should I take a peek? Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Snap.
I'm seeing 4.
There we go.
All right.
We are a cat-friendly show. I've got 4 cats, but they're...
Oh, she's unhappy. She does not
you
want
put her down. You put her down. Oh, there we go. We're going to see a cat's bum.
There we go.
There
That's
we
what
go.
she has to say.
That's what it's all about.
Ma'am, show some.
Look at her. She's a stunner. Yes. She's going.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Well done. This is what the internet was made for. Oh, poor little thing. Put her down if she wants to get down.
I would love
there we go.
There she goes. What's her name?
Her name is Heidi.
Heidi.
Heidi Klum, because she's a little supermodel.
So how are you finding the streaming? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I usually max out at like 5 viewers. So last night was kind of an assault, but it was a really good time. Like I said, everyone was super nice. So
it's hard to get noted. We're kind of doing all right because I was on the telly over here, and me and Catherine did a radio show together, and Twitch have kind of given us a little plug for a bit. But it's hard to get noticed on
very
here,
much
you know.
so, yeah. And I really don't have any other kind of social media and stuff like that, so I don't have like a way out. So yeah, it was really good. It felt like a big break. I felt like a superstar. It was really nice.
Brilliant.
Well, they loved you. We're getting a lot of nice compliments.
Yeah.
about
Well,
I
you
loved
know,
her.
you're welcome to stick around. If you don't ever want to watch this rubbish again, I wouldn't blame you. What a load of old tosh this is. Absolute nonsense. But
I also just need to apologize because I was asked a couple times what my favorite, British television shows and things like that are. And the only thing I could come up with was Love Island, which it is true. I love Love Island, but I just want to have a shout out. Great British Bake Off. Love it. I'm obsessed with it. It's a great show. So.
I don't know if we've ever had a shout out to a TV show before.
Shout out Great British Bake
Big
Off.
up those cakes.
That's potentially a first. By the way, I know it's not really the done thing to mention this, but you do have the most amazing nails. They're look at. I mean,
thank you.
Wow, look at those. My God. When are you next online?
I'm thinking just after I'm finished up here. So.
Do it. This is what Twitch is about. It's about finding new people, and some of them you might dig, and some of them you won't dig. And if you dig them, you can follow them, and maybe you want to chuck them a few quid as well to show your support. And we're all trying to make stuff. Hey, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
You as well. Thank you, guys.
See you later on. Take care. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Well, I'm glad she managed to get through. How lovely. Pass the chat on is over.
But that was a successful test drive.
That wasn't bad, was it?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't bad. I'd forgotten we did a raid last night. We were both so tired. I was certainly so tired last night, and I was aware that I had to get up quite early. So I went to bed, and I kind of chucked you out. And I came down this morning. I'd left the candle burning all night, and it was down to like the sweat.
I mean, grey marl is always a gamble, but on a hot day...
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but...
This is grey marl.
It's not. It's a T-shirt. And... Oh, I saw a nice shirt pop up in my...
Go on.
In my Facebook feed.
Okay, sometimes it happens,
The
but
adverts.
be careful.
Why? Because
a lot of those...
What is that?
A lot of those, what I received things come from those kind of adverts. And I've had one. In fact, I just binned it straight away. I couldn't be bothered. I bought this blouse that I saw on Instagram. And when it arrived, like all the sewing was all like wonky on one side and the material was really, really crappy. And it did not look anything like the lovely kind of soft, floaty blouse that I thought I was buying. And then I thought, you're an idiot. Of course that's going to happen at some point. What you got there? Oh,
I bought these shoes, right, that were supposed to, from a Facebook advert, that were supposed to glow. They're supposed to like glow, right? In the advert, they look wicked. I don't think these are charged up, so I might have to, how do I turn them on?
There was a button, wasn't there?
Here we go, yeah. And then I need to charge them up. Let me
charge those bad boys up and then surprise us with them.
And we'll have a little look. Give me a few minutes, caller. I can't charge up my boy's hoverboard.
It won't work.
Nah, I think it's a new battery. It needs a new battery, but a new battery's like 60 quid.
Yeah.
Might as well just get a new one, or just hope that he never mentions it again.
Can you not push him?
We'll take some phone calls in a minute. Let's do some business, guys. Let us do some business. Poseidon Safety Management. If you're living in Devon and Cornwall, and who wouldn't want to live in Devon and Cornwall?
Everyone wants to.
Weather like this. The problem with weather like this is it gets burglars excited.
Does it?
And all kinds of naughty people go out in the streets looking for crime. But if you're in Devon and Cornwall, you are significantly safer because, and it's genuinely, Poseidon Safety Management. Let's just move this logo over a little bit out of the way. Come on, there we go. There we go. Poseidon Safety Management have got patrols in Devon and Cornwall operating, what's the time? 9:40. Right now. And the patrols that are walking the streets are walking local streets. They're all local people walking local streets. Also got the highest number of dogs on patrol as well. With humans, I would imagine. I'll check.
They don't just send the dogs
no,
out.
No. That would
the
be
van.
That would be inappropriate. And for them, it's not just about making money. It's a business, but it's about making a difference in their area. And we've spoken to the team at Poseidon, and genuinely, they want to make it safer and they want to give back to the community. And they do loads of great stuff. Like we talked earlier about
they did free patrols for a pub that was being targeted
for the pubs in the area.
Yeah,
for the pubs in the area. And there was a school
start of lockdown. A school was broken into. They did that for nothing, didn't they?
Yep, they went
not broke into them for nothing. They protected them for nothing.
So they really care about their area. Poseidon Safe on Twitter, Poseidon Safety on Facebook. And if you get in touch with them, even if it's just to follow them, just say that you heard from TLNA. There's Use the Dog. More on him later. Somers Waste Solutions.com. There's the phone number if you want to give them a call. They will sort out your waste issues.
On-site, off-site, whether you want a skip or something, you need a bigger solution for, I don't know, toxic waste, commercial waste, confidential waste, anything that you need getting rid of. Maybe you've already got a supplier and you're not satisfied with them. Maybe you've got a supplier and you're satisfied, but you think perhaps a conversation with Somers might yield a little bit of a bargain. It might well do. They believe they can save you money, but they can also help you with your green credentials.
Here's a testimonial, and you can see more of these on their website, Camden Town Brewery. Somers Waste Solutions have been our go-to for well over a year now. Everyone I've dealt with there has been helpful and proactive. Quite often with the nature of brewing, we can put in requests for service with very quick turnaround, and Somers Waste Solution have always been able to accommodate us. Would highly recommend.
And they've got a cat.
Bob the Cat. I think Bob the Cat is taking the limelight from the company and the good they do. So I'm just a little bit. Just a peep. Here's my problem with Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors. They have no animal pictures. They have no animals that work for them, which is a good thing because they're too busy helping people through a very difficult time in their lives. Getting divorced is horrendous, although according to some people, it's a time to celebrate, as we discovered
according to one person
in the chat the other day. It genuinely is. Dan is furious that your headphones are in the wrong ear.
Good. I'm keeping them in just out of spite.
They will help you tiptoe gently through the mess that is divorce without any of the he says, she says nonsense. They understand that you are a human being and your ex-partner is a human being and your kids are human beings and your animals are human beings. That's so they will listen, give them a call or go to their website, gelaw.co.uk. You chat to them free and they can see if they can help you out, and then you can start talking about the old spondulics. All right. Thank you to all of our sponsors. It's appreciated. I noticed we had an email from a sponsor that I hadn't seen because you'd read the email and hadn't replied to them. So you're fired.
You're supposed to read all the emails anyway.
Well, how do I know that there's an email if you've read it? It doesn't show up on my phone.
I don't know if you've read it or not.
Well, I haven't.
Well, I'm not magic.
Well, you could ask
Just read all the emails as a matter of course.
Well, no,
Just
but
be
I do.
thorough.
I thought I did.
You don't know.
Well, I thought I did.
Can you moderate your tone,
This
please?
is really... I thought I did, but I didn't realise that you were...
Good job you found it, eh? Alistair called. Are you going to give him a ring back?
If you emailed us and we didn't get back, we'll get back over the weekend. We got a new email system. It's called Gmails, and
Iain will be reading them all thoroughly in future.
I read them. What do you want, caller? I'm sorry. Hello, caller. How can we help you?
Hello there. I was just inquiring about advertising opportunities, please.
Yeah. Oh, yes, certainly. Well, who dis?
My name's Matt. I called up. I was on the anti-bond agenda.
Okay, the anti-bond agenda. Okay.
Anti-bond
agenda.
That's right. Anti-bondage.
Ender.
I was wondering if it was possible. I know you've got a friend on the shelf up there, but I was wondering if I could look for a vacancy on one of the other shelves for one show and how much that would cost, please.
That is an amazing idea. People can buy space on the shelves next to Bond and share. Okay.
I don't know whether that's going to be pricey because that's...
Oh, it's £500 a show.
That is for revered icons only.
It's £500 a show.
I've not got the funds available. I'm
then
afraid.
stop wasting my time. Go on.
Oh.
This is like a bootleg
Are you
video.
are you on the run from the law, or are you in witness protection?
Who, me?
You shadowy figure. Who is this?
Oh, sorry, man. I'm out like walking around the farm.
Is it your farm or is it just?
Yeah. I live in a farm in Surrey.
Oh.
I can't really show you around.
It looks quite dark. Yeah.
There's a moon over there.
There is a moon.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, don't apologise, man.
No, we like it.
It looks beautiful. That's
cool,
some
man.
sky.
Thanks, so, like, I needed to speak to you tonight, Iain. Sorry, Kat.
That's all right. Carry on.
But like, I'm a South African. I want to start a podcast in South Africa because some bad stuff happening there. I just wanted some advice on how to start a podcast, because I used to listen to your guys' podcast when you were on Talk Radio.
Yeah.
Like every time it came out, and I also listened to the live shows. But yeah, I just wondered if you could steer me really, because I want to get that first episode out.
Do it. All right. All you do is use the voice app. You can buy a digital recorder or something, or you can just use the voice app on your phone. Is it you talking?
Well, I want the first episode to be me, so people can understand who I am, because I got quite a story of how I left South Africa when I was young and then came to England. And my dream is to live back in South Africa, but I could never go back there now, because this obviously is where it is. And so I'm trying to build a podcast to try to create positivity in the country, to one day want to move back there. And, you know, that's my dream. I left because the country was in such a terrible position. I left too early because I should have stuck strong, but now I just feel like, oh man, I've like lived half my life in South Africa, half my life in England. I'm half English, half South African with my parents, and I haven't given South Africa a chance. I just feel so guilty, and like when I see what the country's going through now.
Why can't you go back?
It's too dangerous. If I was single, I would go back tomorrow, but I got a wife and child, and when we go back on holiday, if my wife goes out, I'm just so worried about her getting hijacked and everything like that. And
right.
We're coming from a farming community, and if there's a massive farm murder, they're just unfortunate people who are angry at the situation, how it's transitioned over obviously everything over the last 30 years, 40 years. And
how do you think a podcast will help?
I have no idea, but I just feel that if someone's adding positivity to the world, that means you're adding positivity to the world. And from what I've gone through, I can only share positivity. My sister avoided a terrorist attack. My other sister dodged 2 kidney transplants. Another gave a kidney. All this kind of stuff has happened in my life, and I've dodged. I've just been a boy and in the city, and to be in this position now to think about other people is so strong for me, because I've never thought about other people. Now I'm just thinking about South Africa, but I'm just in that rare starting stage of like, how do I start this thing? I don't want to mess things up, because I want to make it feel like I got in touch with a local charity in my hometown in South Africa and saying, look, I want to, because I want to be charity based, like it's an orphanage. You take them, like black kids have been orphaned.
Yeah.
And it's like a white couple and all that kind of stuff. So there's so much to deal with, you know what I mean? With the problems there. They're like, how do I know where to start and create an impact? And I just want to create an impact on positivity,
Yeah, which is a good thing.
And to come from a white South African is really hard, because I wanted to be about everyone, because it's such a vulnerable state of the world at the moment, with everything.
It sounds like your intentions are very noble. Doing a podcast is a piece of cake. You get something to record it on. If it's just you talking, you can record it on the voice memo app on your phone. That'll be good enough quality. If you're going around interviewing people, you can buy a cheap digital recorder for, I don't know, 100 quid. I'm a big fan of Zoom, and there's different models there. And you record it. You can get some free editing software on your computer. We use Audacity. Catherine is the editor. I can do it, but I'm very slow at it. There's a skill.
Yeah, Catherine is very good at other things that you are really bad.
Oh, well, this is it. This is why we work together.
We work together. We're a 2-man band.
Kathy's great at the audio stuff. I can do it, but I'm slow and I'm not as good at it. So Kath does that. I kind of do the video stuff, and I'm learning that. And then you find a website to host it, whether that is Acast or I think Podbean, or there's loads of websites that for free or for very, very little host it. They'll put it on iTunes, they'll put it on Spotify, then you got to get people. When you've done
Yeah.
that, come on here and
Yeah.
we'll tell people
But
where to find it.
I wouldn't concentrate too much on making sure it was perfect
No.
for the first one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to like. So I want people to get my personality, because I feel like a lot of the podcasts I listen to now, I know the people because they're either celebrities in terms of podcasters like Joe Rogan, Mike Tyson, all those kind of guys. But then you find those little niche groups, and like people you never heard of before, but they just have a little skill to them.
Yeah.
But
My
I just
friend
I want my skill to mean something towards a country.
My friend Matty is saying, Anchor, just start recording
Anchor,
stuff.
okay, yeah, I've
get
heard of
record
Anchor,
stuff.
yeah.
Get Audacity on the computer. It's free. It takes half an hour to kind of get your head around it, and then you can edit stuff, and then just get it out there. As soon as you've got your first one out, come on here and tell us, and
Yeah.
we'll
tweet about it or something.
Yeah.
No, that means a lot to me. Thanks, guys, man.
Just do something though. It's like putting.
Yeah,
people talk about I need to start my
hesitating
novel.
for,
Just
like-
write. Just start writing. Just start doing it.
For months, I've been like, "God, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this." Like, no.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And you guys I'm so glad you got your own things, because I used to listen to you all the time. So.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I enjoy it.
Is it Pete?
It's Pete. Yeah.
Pete, nice to talk to you, man. Take care. Good
Thanks,
luck.
buddy.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
bud.
Bye-bye. There we
Bye.
go. Nice guy. Wants to make a difference. Sounds like a plan. Stan. 0203. What is it? 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Here you go. You can take that. So I just tick off that.
Hey Finlay, how you doing?
How you going? How you doing?
I'm not too bad, thanks. How about you?
Hot in it. It's a bit hot.
Boiling, yeah. Right, so I've got you to a gift, actually.
Oh.
Oh, tell me more. Tell me more.
So yesterday you were talking about sort of getting a jingle for your, what was it? Advertising section. You mentioned you wanted a jingle about
and
this.
one of our mods has sent us a jingle, which we'll play in a little bit.
How
But
exciting.
how can you contribute to this, young man?
So I've actually brought you a sweeper for the Night Alternative, and I tried my best to use your song you did for that section yesterday. I'm no pro in music editing, but I gave it a go with the resources I've had. But yeah, I brought you a sweeper, which I'll send right now. It's gone.
You sent it. Have you sent it to the Late Night Alternative email?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna head over to the Late Night Alternative email. We're gonna click a little. Nothing yet. I found out that about a month ago, the company that hosts IainLee.com, that they updated the website and they had to change the emails, right? Update my email. And since then, no one's been getting my Iain at IainLee.com emails. They've all been going to trash. The guy that was going to give us a free Noble chair, that email went to his spam.
No.
All of my stuff for Retro Game, all of it's just gone to spam. Anyway, we might be giving away a free Noble chair at some point very, very, very soon. I said to him, give us a couple of weeks just to get a bit more comfortable. We're going to give away one of these bad boys. Right, Finley, it is here. So, okay, we've got a couple of things here. Now, I think I can just, this is a little bit too big. All right, so let's I think I can just click on this and you should be able to hear this at home. Here we go.
This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle.
Is that your voice?
No, that's not mine, no.
Okay, all right, I got confused. Okay, here we go.
Bum bum ba-dum bum. It's sponsored time. Bum bum ba-dum bum. We're all feeling fine. Bum bum ba-dum bum.
This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle.
With the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
Yeah. That's a bop.
Flippin' heck, man. I love that.
Some people are saying that was too loud. Well, that's your problem.
You're too old.
You're too old. Let's do it a bit quieter. Here we go. Jeez.
Bum ba-dum bum. It's sponsored time. Bum bum ba-dum bum. We're all feeling fine. Bum bum ba-dum bum.
This is the Late Night Alternative.
Right, hang on.
With Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle.
You need to do that bit.
What?
This is the Late Night Alternative. You need to mouth that bit and I'll do this bit. Here we go. Right.
Bum ba-dum bum. It's sponsored time. Bum bum ba-dum bum. We're all feeling fine. Bum bum ba-dum bum.
This This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle.
With the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
Yeah. Oh, we were saying we wanted
Oh, the
something-
year is part of the recording. I thought that was you then.
Well, it was. It was recorded me.
This is time travel.
This is the closest thing to Black Mario's hype train. And I love it.
One more time, because this is possibly. Bum bum ba-dum bum. It's sponsor time. Bum bum ba-dum bum. We're all feeling fine. Bum bum ba-dum bum.
This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle.
With the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
Yeah.
Finley, this is the best present ever, man. Thank you.
Glad you like it.
Are you in the chat?
Well, I've got it open, yeah.
Make yourself known in the chat. Type something now.
We want everyone.
I want to see. I want everyone to see you. Everyone's going to kneel before you. Type something now.
Okay. What should I put?
Put so no one else knows it. Put the word monkey. Fix. You're going to get a timeout because you're pretending to be Finley.
There we go.
Finley Ratnett 1903.
Yep.
Right. Abandon. No, I did. I was a joke. That was a joke. I'm going to unban you.
You're a terrible man. Terrible man.
That was a joke. Finley. Hang on. That was a joke. It was a good joke. Right. That was a terrible joke. Hang on. Right. I'm going to unban you. Right. Okay. Now, hang on. Lord Finley of Ratnet.
Arise.
You are a VIP. We made you a VIP. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That's brilliant. Very kind of you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Well, that's more fun than it should be.
Do it again.
Okay. Bum bum ba-dum bum. It's sponsor time. Bum bum ba-dum bum. We're all feeling fine. Bum bum ba-dum bum.
This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle.
With the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
Yeah.
No, I got it. All right, I'm gonna do it again. I got it. Okay. Bum bum ba-dum bum. It's sponsor time. Bum bum ba-dum bum. We're all feeling fine. Bum bum ba-dum bum.
This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle.
With the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
Yeah. We're grown-up people. We're grown-up people. This is our job.
Look at the extra sweat that has generated. Right, but we've been sent another one, right?
Oh no, I don't think I can take the pace.
Toby, the pressure really is on. Toby is a professional producer.
Let me hoid it. What?
Hoid it.
Why does that feel like a diss?
And he is one of our mods. So we're going to listen to this. It's sponsor time. We're all feeling fine. With the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
Oh. I've been erased from history. I see.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
I wish I had a girlfriend on the phone and I would call her.
I wish I was good at computers and I could make that stuff. Toby, let's have a listen to Toby's again. I like that. What he's done.
Would.
Well, if we could split the difference between the two, because what he's done is he has first of all, the tune is great and that is mine. So none of you could have made this without me.
Mm-hmm.
But what's great is he synced up the beat a little bit because I get so excited. I'm like Jimi Hendrix, and he would lose the beat sometimes, particularly when he's nodding off on heroin. But while I'm clean, I sometimes lose the beat because for me it's the feel. The heartbeat is irregular. Did you know that? It's true. Would you do me a favour? Could you get out of the shot and Could you do me a favour?
Well, it depends what the favour is.
This is my fantasy. I have a fantasy.
Oh God.
I got a fantasy and I would like to share it with you.
Is it that one about Ryan Reynolds again?
Hang on a minute. I just realised something. Alistair, are you on the... Alistair, have you been on the phone the whole time? Alistair?
Alistair?
No. Would you be me?
Oh, not for all the money in the world.
You want to say China? Useless. It's Chinese money. Can't spend
Didn't
it
say
here.
it then, did I?
Exactly. Racist.
What?
Would you mind being me?
I would.
It's sponsor time. We're all feeling fine with the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
Oh. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Let's call this guy up. Thank you, Toby.
Got a right
Thank you,
sweat.
Finley.
I'm schwitzing.
Brilliant. Really, really brilliant. Thank you. Really, really love that.
Hey!
Oh! The monster.
Unleashed.
Unleashed. Look at you, cowboy. Hello. I'm going to make it so you can see us as well. There we go. Hello.
Hi there, how are you doing?
Hi. How you doing there in your studio?
Fantastic, mate.
Look at you. You've got I was going to say you've got a head to hang your headphones on, but
No,
that's a
it's not.
speaker.
It's
All
just-
right.
It's just a conveniently shaped
little
speaker.
monitor.
Got a little mixer. I'm hoping to get one of those stream boxes. You know the boxes.
Stream box.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Why is everyone looking at me weird? That's what I said.
Because you retracted. You went in there all excited about it and then thought, oh, is it called that?
Story of my life. Let's not talk about that, though. Let's not talk about that. Hello, Christian. Are you a Chris,
Yes.
a Christian, a Christy?
Christian, Cristiano.
Well, that's just being silly now.
I spoke to you a while back when you did your first Zoom lunchtime, and I built a big cardboard rocket in the back garden. Do you remember?
I do actually remember that. That was stunning. That was nice. That Zoom lunchtime. I did 2 or 3 of those.
That was good.
That was
wasn't
when being at home was really, really scary.
Yeah,
doesn't
fun.
And scary, and everyone was a little bit lost. And so let's make something. Let's do something. And we did those, and trying to get a bit of fun. That was amazing. That rocket. Does it work? Did it work? Did you go?
It's in the shed. It's a flat pack.
Okay.
It's flat packed. It's flat packed. Oh,
Okay.
I think one of them's on their way. I'm gonna shut the door. The children.
Yeah, shut up. There's a guitar in the way.
Get out of it!
Get out of it, super dry.
Yeah, so I'm a kind of a first time caller on Twitch.
You're not getting the bell, mate. You're not.
You've
denied.
You've inspired me. You have. I'm playing Warzone at the moment. I've only been on it a couple of days, but I was thinking I'll do a bit of that. So I've bought a couple of bits of equipment. Here I am.
I've inspired you to play video games.
No, I played video games anyway.
Okay.
But I won't bore you with it. I was a PS4 player.
A bit of butter.
But now I'm a PT player.
Are you not worried that either Matt or Luke Goss are going to come and demand their microphone back?
That's a good microphone, that is.
It's a great one, but Bros are going to want it when they drop the boy. Making some great references here, and I'm getting very, very little back. Very little back.
No, you've been an inspiration to me because we're a similar sort of age, and we've got a similar sorts of beard.
I look better for it.
And we're in Bill's club.
Okay. Yeah.
The pair of us.
How's that all going?
Good, very good. Yeah, I'm a similar sort of time to you as well.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you on the radio and thinking, this is really good that we can, listen to it outside of the, the fellowship. It's good.
I was in a weird. How much of this can I share? I can share all of it. Can I? Okay. I was in one of the joys of lockdown is that you can go into a meeting anywhere in the world, in the world. And I was in a meeting in America. That's all I need to say. And at the end of the meeting in America, and I've been to meetings in the States, I've been to meetings in Hawaii, and I've never come across this. We were asked to recite the Lord's Prayer.
Yes.
Have you had that before?
I haven't, but I've heard of it.
Really?
Yes.
I'd never heard of that. For 16 years I've been going to these clubs, kids, and I've never heard of that.
It's an American thing, isn't it?
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Did we do it? I go to one in America, and it's on the same time every evening. I won't tell you where it is, but it's they don't do it. They don't do it. But I like the Americans. They're full of it.
They don't give a shit. It's great. It's great. I'm also in the process of changing sponsors.
Yeah.
Which is always a little bit. And I phoned up my old sponsor to say, I thank you so much. It's been great, but I'm want to carry on working with someone else.
It's not you. It's me.
Yeah, exactly. And he's not called me back. So any doubt I may have had. Any doubt I may have had, he has been like, oh yeah, I'm making the right decision,
Yeah.
It's a funny old world, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. But there you go. That was me.
All right.
I should call you again. It's all right. I'm.
He's playing a video game. Goodbye.
What an outrage!
How rude! How rude! You're so disgusting drunk.
That's an assumption. Might not have been that.
Bill's is generally
yeah, friend of Bill.
Friend of Bill. It's the code. It's the code. It's our secret handshake. For those of you who are new, I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict, junkie. So if you ever want to share about any stuff like that, very happy to. Hello, Alistair.
Yeah, that was a complete. I didn't hang up the call, but I wasn't listening, so I didn't hear
I
anything.
couldn't, because I knew that when we were playing past the chat on, something wasn't quite right for some people because my screen looked a little bit different. But then I just saw that it said your call was still active, and I don't quite know what was going on there.
Okay.
Anyway,
well,
it's technology.
Anyway, the reason I phoned back is I've had a challenging day again.
Go on.
I sort of tweeted something out of, I don't know, frustration or shout out for help on the Twitter. But I just want to thank all those people who got back to me and kind of wished me well. And it was a really positive thing for Twitter, really, that, there's a number of people, sort of wished me well and everything. And it was a great help to me. And I just want to thank those people. They all know who they are. So
Well done, those people. I think caller levels are all over the place. Are they, Ronan?
He's had a lot to say tonight.
Ronan, I think, I can one of my mods back up volume of callers is higher than the studio. Is that right, mods? Why would that be? There might be some truth in that. There we go. I don't think it's necessarily, it shouldn't be that bad, but we should be a little bit louder now. How's that, Ronan? How's that, Ronan? Is that better? Yeah, we, Bestie Boy, I got to play adverts. I've got to play adverts. I'm happy to play adverts, but that's part of the deal. Adverts during that call. Come on. You know how to skip the ads. You know how to skip the ads. You sub. It's a business. We're involved in a business right now. Is the volume right? Everybody shut up. Apart from my mods. I have adjusted the volume. Is the volume better now? Please. Iain, you're on BBC Two now on I Love 1984. Okay. There you go.
I mean, you do often speak of your love for 1984.
It was my favourite year. What I'm trying to say, Alistair, is... Alistair, could you say something, please? Because the mods
Hello?
would like...
Alistair speaking. Is that okay?
Let's see what happens. That's good. Everyone's saying that's great. Good. I'm glad people are there to look after you.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm okay now, and
good. It's hard work, this stuff, isn't it? It's hard work.
I mean, it's interesting. You were just talking about AA briefly, and I felt unable to take part in it. Do you know? And I think it's because with me anyway, what happens is with the moves up and down, I tend to, especially if it's a down one, I can't seem to engage so well with people, on any level.
Yeah.
So I tend to kind of wallow too much. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck off, Ronin! My mod has told me it's okay. So shut up! Oh, my piss take on the corner being. Yeah, I timed you out there, Aaron, and now we're gonna bang you. We're gonna bang you. Goodbye. Sorry, Alistair. Do you realise you don't have my full attention here?
Yeah, it's all right. You've got a show to run. I understand.
Yeah, I've got a show to run straight after this nonsense, and we're focusing. Yeah. So when was the last time you went to a meeting?
Well, I listened to a meeting last Monday.
Yeah.
I didn't take part in it. I left early. So it would have been the week before that. So, yeah. But I need to. I've said to myself, the next regular one I do is on Monday. So I need to go to that and just fight any reluctance and sort of take part, because I know that I'll probably benefit from it if I do.
Yeah, of course you will. I went to a meeting last night. Well, I went half an hour late, but I just thought I got to do it, and I did it, and I felt a bit better. And I will probably get to a meeting on Sunday, because tomorrow's very busy. And yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes it's a pain to go, but that's when I need to go.
Yeah,
that's when I need to go.
That's the thing. But anyway, have a good rest of the show.
Thank you, mate.
And you continue to be great broadcasters, and it's an honour to listen to you.
Thank you.
Alistair.
Alistair. Let me do this phone call.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about life.
Okay, let's do it.
Bye, Ronin. Bye, Ronin.
The mobile number you've called is currently unavailable.
Bye, Ronin.
Please try again later.
Bye, Ronin. Bye, Ronin. Bye, Ronin. Bye. 831 viewers.
Yeah.
When do you reckon we'll get an email from Ronin? Just F off. Just F off. You weren't trying to be helpful. You were being a pain in the arse, and you know it.
And it's like other people going, you've got to learn to ignore the chat. We do mostly, but I've also noticed them going on all night.
Some guy said, Ian, I think you need to learn the Twitch etiquette of ignoring the chat. Timed him out.
School me.
I'm ignoring that. Have you heard about the Japanese YouTuber? We'll go and have a little look in a second, see if she's replied. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
My name's Dave.
Dave?
Jay,
okay.
Hiya. Just wondered if you fancied a game of yes, no.
Okay.
Yes, no game.
Okay.
Cool. Who's playing?
Me
Who's
and
going
you.
first? Yeah.
You're out. Boom. Right.
Well, we hadn't agreed that we'd started yet.
As soon as
as soon as we establish who's playing, you're playing.
Okay. My bad.
Do you want to try it the other way around now?
Let's do it.
Okay, away you go.
Actually, do you know what? I can't think of anything to ask.
What, anything?
No.
Well, that's incredible.
Yeah.
He's a question master.
It doesn't matter.
I should have thought this through before I called in, really.
You should have done, shouldn't you?
Yeah. Awkward. I'm going to hang up now.
Are you sure?
Oh, I feel bad.
Why?
Because he came in ready to play and he left.
Do you feel bad? Got ya. 0203 286 6370. So the numbers are down, which is okay because it's a Friday night and people are rocking and are rolling. I had college today.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it.
Yes.
What's Charlie saying?
You need to sort your dress out before you see too much. Grow up. How about that?
Grow up. Grow up, Charlie. If you go online and type in boobs, you can see them. You can see boobs.
Not mine, though.
Yeah. So I did my day 3 of 4.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I want to do it, though. I don't know if I want
Are
to...
you in the right headspace today, though?
Shut up. Collage is... I wasn't doing collage. Didn't go to collage. I hate collage. I used to hate doing collage. I hate the word collage. It's
Just
horrible.
means sticking.
Yeah, does it?
Yeah.
Those cheap gits.
Yeah, so a sticker in French would be autocollant, which
Oh,
means self-sticking.
no.
So collage is sticking.
Kirsten says, have you thought about doing celeb videos like Barry from Watford? I'm on Celeb VM, baby. And let's just say, I've made a few quid. James.
Hey, James.
No, how's it going?
Go on, you talk to him.
We're playing the silent game, aren't we?
Are we?
I don't know. I was just ringing up. I just wanted to share something. I was thinking today. I don't know if you are young enough to remember this, but when I was younger, we used to go to the shop and buy these like chocolate cigarettes. Do you ever remember them?
Yeah.
And then used to like buy them.
They used to come in. They used to look like camels, the ones that my granddad used to get from the market.
Yeah, and used to like buy.
Can I just say, James, you're not very strident this evening.
Whenever I'm strident, I'm usually passive and calm. And
There's a lack of stridency.
This isn't strident, James, is it?
No, listen. Most
Are you
people
strident,
say I'm a
James?
Listen, most people
He
say
is.
I'm a breath of fresh air.
Do they?
Of course
Most
they do.
people.
Of course they do. You'll be saying it. Of course.
Why did they say that? Most people say it.
Because I'm passive, I'm lovely, I'm charming. I don't know where you're getting all this strident
There's
from.
nothing wrong with being strident.
Right.
More of us should be so bold.
What adjective would you put on yourself? No, do each other.
Sorry?
What? It's not that kind of stream, mate.
No, Kath think of one for Ian and vice versa.
Ebullient.
A knobhead. What are we doing?
Wow, mine was nice.
Okay, you talk to him, so I'm just tweeting that we're wrong. So we can get some more views.
Anyway, what do you want, James, apart from us to label each other?
Well, I called up and thought I'd share a little anecdote about smoking, and they have a chat about that. But I can see you're a bit in over your head here.
No,
like,
not
come
at
on,
all.
step up.
So did the don't school us, please, James. You're getting overly strident now.
This is not a very fresh breath of air I'm breathing.
It's a bit acrid. So tell me, did the chocolate or Spider-Man cigarettes, I also remember, set you on a path of like smoking everything you could get your hands on?
Well, I grew up around it, and I remember the first club I went to when I was 16. You could smoke on the dance floor, and it's just like unseen. And I've heard now there's some talk about smoking, banning smoking outdoors. I mean, what's it coming? Like, I was raised to smoke. from
born to smoke.
Well, it was from the showed it into me from a kid, and now they're saying not to. I'm just like, can't get this around it.
Now they're saying it's bad for you, and you should probably not.
How can they ban smoking outside? They can't ban it outside.
When my sister used to live
in city centres.
My sister used to live in San Francisco, and this was like must have been 2000, maybe 1999.
Yeah.
And I thought it was such a weird place because they'd banned smoking in pubs already, and you were not allowed to smoke within like 500 meters of a public building. So, it can be done. People just used to stand in the middle of the square rather than next to a building. I suppose it's to stop people wafting out, trying to come out of a public building and having to waft through, basically a Duran Duran concert with dry ice.
I think it's nice. It sets a good vibe. Especially when you're
Oh,
it's nice.
a little urban pigeon.
It reminds me of a time that I didn't live in. So,
Could you ever consider sucking on a robot's willy?
Looking on a robot's willy? I've actually got a friend.
E-cigs.
Oh, right, yeah, I've had an e-cig. They're quite good, but you just end up smoking it more because there's no end point.
Yeah, exactly.
The cig,
You're not
finish
finished.
It, you put it out, but the e-cig, you just keep chomping away.
Chomping away. Why don't you just give up smoke? I used to smoke. Give up smoking.
I used to smoke.
I did for a little bit, but...
well, you
didn't
so
give
you
up.
Yeah.
You paused.
Yeah. Especially during lockdown. I bet everyone started smoking more during this time.
Chocolate cigarettes, and you also used to get like white cigarettes.
Yeah, like the Spider-Man ones.
That were kind of a bit
the
chalky.
candy sticks.
Yeah.
Candy sticks, yeah.
And before that, and at the same time, you used to be able to get pipes made out of licorice.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, way.
I don't like licorice.
I love it.
Oh, well, there you go.
There we go.
I think you're right, James. I think we're a bit out of our depth.
Yeah, it's just, I hate to see you, drowning, so I just thought I'd ring up and for your lifeline. You know how it is.
Okay, unfortunately it didn't land
Happy
anywhere
to help
near
out.
us. But thanks very much for your call. I'll throw you a bunch of fives. So, no, funnily enough, me and it puts us in the top 1% of streamers. Ian seems somewhat down about the numbers. I am. 850 viewers for a show that's like 3 weeks old is amazing. 2 weeks old puts you in like the top 1% of streamers. I just, the heady highs of 450, and now we're not making a grand.
We're not on the front page anymore.
You'll be on my front page in a minute.
We're not on the
of
front
love.
page anymore. Hello, who's that?
Hello?
Yeah, you.
Hello, it's Neil.
Hello, Neil.
Neil before Zod.
So, here's the thing. I'm watching you on a PS4.
Fancy.
And I've got you on the phone, so I'm getting a bit of weirdness here.
Well, turn the volume of the PS4 off. Close your eyes, relax, and float downstream.
Right, is that any better?
I don't know. I'm not you.
Well, I'm lip reading, you know.
Lip
Can
reading.
you not hear us on your phone?
I'm on my phone, but looking at the PS4. It's weird.
Don't look at the PS4. Talk to us on your phone.
All right, I look away. Hello.
Hello.
First time caller, long time listener.
How long have you been listening for?
Oh, like 3 years. I've gone backwards. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I've gone backwards. I've gone podcasts. I've gone the Iain Lee Vault. I've gone all sorts, loads and loads. I'm just like, sometimes I fall asleep, listen to your sweet tones, and so that's kind of not the case I am. But anyway,
yes.
This is it.
Very strident, by the way. You're absolutely right, Jason Stratham. Much more strident than Strident James.
Yeah, he
who's
blazed
called
in here like he
Strident.
owned the place, didn't he?
Yeah.
All right, this is the thing. You've heard of the good, the bad, the ugly. I've got the bad, the good, and the kind of ugly.
Okay. The ugly. Okay. I like the extra.
Right, we'll
syllable,
go with the bad. We'll go with the bad. It's not that bad, but it sounds bad. Now, for quite a while, I've been a bit sad. And the reason I've been sad is because it's a bit suspect, but on this show it's probably all right. Some of my Scooby-Doos, if you know what I mean, have been showing a bit of pink. And that's normally...
You got blood in your... Right, come on, let's talk about this like grown-ups. You have blood in your shite.
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay, well...
And so,
yeah.
I was thinking, this could be bad. But being a man, I'm like, yeah, I'll live this out. It's all right. It's probably nothing, and it kept occurring.
I think it's being a man. I think you're being an idiot.
Yeah. The usual. And then I was like, okay. So, but then it became a bit, it was on and off. And I was like, hang on a minute. So I did a little bit of investigating work, and I figured it out. And this is the good part.
Piles.
So the bad was that bit, and the good is this bit. And this is ridiculous, but I've been eating a lot of
beetroot
because I'm a vegetarian, right? So I've been eating a lot of crisps that are
crisps,
kind of vegetable.
Vegetable crisps have made him.
Yeah, and something in it is beetroot. Yeah.
Thanks for your call, Neil.
What?
So I'm not sure if there's another caller. I wish people would stop calling this phone-in show that
that we've been moaning that we've got no callers on. That. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Is that a gay reference?
Oh, it's a soundboard. Okay. If you're going to do a soundboard, you've got to boom, boom, boom. Got to be quick for us to. If you've got any chance of beating us, you won't.
No.
But if you're going to do a soundboard, you've got to be quick. So practice. Phone upon a friend and practice, and see if you can trick them. Hello, caller.
Hello. Hello, Ian. Apparently you keep calling up. So that was not even a joke, right? That was seriously. I was eating beetroot crisps, and the beetroot crisps had messed up my body, and to the point of I thought I was going to die, but luckily I wasn't.
Or
no,
unluckily.
seriously.
Oh.
Unluckily.
Okay, well that's
Anyway.
a happy ending of sorts.
It was good. It was good, and that was kind of the good and the bad. And the ugly is, I think Kath mentioned this quite a while back on your first show. I was banned from your chat, and the reason I was banned was because I said I'm going to refresh my screen, and I came back, and I couldn't come back. I couldn't say a word.
I do
And
not
I've been
believe.
on your radio show. You put my book on your radio show. It wasn't my book. It's Barry Popkins. He was like the radio.
I do not believe you were banned from the chat for saying I'm going to refresh my screen.
I sent you emails, Ian. I sent you emails, and I thought Kath, being Kath, I'd spot a decent guy and go, oh, he's been sending me.
I was
I can spot a wrong one.
I was
Decent
enjoying watching your show last night on Twitch. I wrote in chat near the end of the show that I'm getting a slight delay and, quotes, I was going to do a refresh. On return to your show, I was greeted with, you have been permanently banned from talking in Ian Lee chat. My
Yeah.
Twitch ID
It's
is
still on
Neil.
there.
Yeah, I'm starting to see why. My Twitch ID is Neil_DD. Mods, can we look into this, please? Neil,
Hell
Neil
yeah.
_DD. So does
DD,
participating...
by the
Shut
way,
your face! Shut up! So does participating in the TLNA chat get me banned permanently? What is chat for? Just subscribers. Here's the thing, right? Our mods are looking at this right now. Maybe it was an accident.
Oh,
or
it was
maybe...
an accident.
Please
Someone
shut
was
up.
trigger
Please
happy.
shut
I
up.
got a feeling
Please
I know
shut
who
up.
he is.
Please shut up. I'm going to ban you from phoning in a minute.
Oh no!
Yes. Maybe it was an accident, or maybe you would like to tell me exactly what you said that got you banned.
I will. Because I know exactly what I said, and I said, I think that the screen was freezing or something. I said I've got a bit of buffer, and then I said I'm going to refresh. And when I came back, it was boom, and I knew it was, and I thought, what the heck? And why would I email you saying what is going on here?
Well, you'd be
And I
surprised
know
at some of
other
the emails
people
we
have
get.
been doing it.
Hello?
I'm banning Matty.
What?
Matty it was the early days. Matty has done some research. You will be unbanned.
Hurrah!
But, no. But you are unbanned now. But any shenanigans, you will be banned forever from my life.
That could be a bad thing.
Good day to you.
Thank you, sir.
Drunk people are so much fun to talk to, aren't they?
What was it that he did again in the chat?
He did. When everyone's a little bit trigger happy. Everyone's.
No, but we were being barraged with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. All right. Don't everyone cool. Everyone cool out.
I'm cool.
Hello, Jim.
Good evening, Ian. Good evening, Catherine. You well?
Jim. Yeah, I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm slightly concerned, though. I'm not sure everybody got the memo, but we only talk about bums on Tuesdays. Those are the rules.
Tuesday.
And perhaps if Neil wants to ring back up on a Tuesday when he's got some bum problems.
No, that's fine. No, it's absolutely fine. I think we've covered everything with him for now.
Any plans for the weekend? Are
you asking me out?
Well, I mean, it's lockdown, Ian. I don't know whether we can.
Tomorrow I've got my last day of college for this 4-day thing. So I'm doing that, and that'll go on until about 5. Then I'll probably have a little doze, and then we've got Stephen Page tomorrow night, although I don't think I've bought a ticket yet.
Oh.
And then Sunday, it's the first and last day I have of nothing to do for quite a long time. So I plan to watch maybe a Bruce Lee movie from my Bruce Lee Blu-ray box set, but with director's commentary. Watch disc 1 of the Beatles 1 DVD Blu-ray set, and watch some episodes of Detroit. Just watch TV and read. That's the plan.
We've got dog grooming on Sunday. Basil's got his fresh trim.
I was going to make a joke there.
No, don't.
Okay.
What are they having? Short back and sides? Something fancy?
Yeah, it'll make him look like a racing snake again, completely sleek, everything off.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad we've all got really exciting plans.
Yes. So I did the college thing today.
Yeah, what do you reckon?
Me and let me just talk about me. But let's just say I'm not alone in this. Hello, caller.
Hello, Sandy here.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, spoke last night. My phone sticks. The one that you wanted to put in a bucket of rice.
Yeah. So what happened to it?
Well, I actually did nothing. I just left it on the PS4 that was really hot. But the kids, they've got nothing else to do with it. But they're playing.
It's not fixed perfectly, mate, because the
you still
very
sound
muffled.
a little bit underwater, if we're honest.
Well, is it not fixed?
It's quite muffled.
It's a bit muffled, but it works after a fashion.
All right. Well, it's not fixed, is it? Might need to go down that Chinese route. Take the advice from Ian about just scrapping it, get rid of it.
Just get a Huawei for 120 quid.
Yeah, if you can hear me still, I just wanted to talk about. I've got a little dog, little Jack Russell.
Hang on a second. Can the people in the chat, can you hear Andy? Because I'm struggling to hear. But if you guys can hear him, then we'll carry on. I don't smell. I'm just very sweaty today. Sounds like a blender. Yes. Barely.
Is it any better now?
Yeah, there we go.
Is that any better?
Yeah, let's just get on with it.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Right, I'll get on with it. So I've got this little Jack Russell. He's 13-year-old now, and I didn't think he was a little puppy. And
no, I can't hear. I can't hear. Sorry, I can't hear. That was terrible. Go and buy a new phone. So, oh, sweet Lord, stop phoning us. Hello? Good.
Oh, mate.
So, I did the course today, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm going to do the course in September or not. I don't know if I'm going to do it, or if I'm going to defer a year, if I'm going to do it at all. I don't have to make my mind up for a while. It's not a decision that has to be made today. I was just thinking how tired I was this morning when I got up, and thinking, this is like doing, 4 days. Mm-hmm. How exhausted could I sustain doing this show?
Hello and good day. This is Max Prince from your local internet support station.
Oh,
I'm just calling to let you know that we have to switch off the internet in your area for about 2 weeks.
Okie dokie, that's great. Thank you.
There have been some issues in our network lately, and to fix this, we unfortunately have to power down everything.
Okay.
But do not worry, it shouldn't take longer than 2 weeks.
That's great.
4
Fantastic.
weeks at the very most.
Thank you.
There is no other way to do it, I am afraid.
Can we ban
We will
first
shut down our complete network tomorrow.
Okay, can we ban first Baron Collingwood, please? I just don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I want to do it. And I'm worried that I was putting too much, I was getting very excited thinking, well, this is going to be the new thing and my new career. And maybe that was an up. But Dan says, do it this year while you have the impetus. Well, maybe I don't have the impetus. If you don't, you'll spend the next year resenting your choice. But this is what I'm kicking around. I don't know if I want to do it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if I was throwing too much weight into it, and I don't want to do broadcast. I don't want to be a broadcaster. I don't want to do that because it's so thankless and relentless, and I kind of think I'm done with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying the Twitch stream. I think we're doing really, really good shows on the Twitch stream. I think this week, solid. And it breaks my heart that 922 people are watching it. I know we'll get another 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 downloads of the podcast, and we'll get, maybe 1,000, couple of thousand people will watch it on the YouTube. I know, so it adds up. But we are brilliant. We're brilliant.
But this is a whole new territory for us, and people are I think we can grow it. I think this is a really solid start. And I know it's not how it was when we were on the front page, but I don't expect it to be. And I also don't want to spend the whole time worrying about, is this like having a party, right? And we've got how many people here? 942 people here, and we're moaning about the 2,000 that didn't turn up.
No, but I'm not moaning. Well, no. I'm not moaning. I'm bringing that up as a relevant thing. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine.
No, it's not that
but
at all.
I want to talk about it.
No, it's not that at all. But I just worry that it could dampen what's already quite a good thing.
So you're saying don't talk about
No, I'm not.
what I'm feeling.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that.
But then I don't know what you're saying then.
I'm just saying I appreciate the fact that we've got 948, and I think that's pretty good.
But I'm not. But that's unfair because I'm not saying I don't appreciate that.
I didn't suggest you were.
I'm saying I'm really, really disappointed with the numbers, and what is the point? That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I know that pisses on your parade, but I also have to be able to say
It doesn't.
how I feel about it. But you've just told me not to talk about it.
I haven't.
That's what I heard.
Well, that's not what I said.
That's what I heard.
I just, I was still pretty hopeful about things.
Okay, I'm not.
I know.
I'm not.
I know.
I'm not. I see 25-year career just fizzling out. Everyone in the chat, go and fuck yourself, is what I'm saying. Because we're having a proper conversation. Ian, for fuck's sake, get over your imposter syndrome. Go and fuck yourself. Because we're having a proper conversation, and we're allowed to have proper conversations, because this is what it is. This is what this is about. Why would we have a fake? Why would we fake it? I'm not saying that's what she said. I'm saying that's what I heard, which are two completely different things. Ian, man, calm down.
That never works.
Jesus Christ,
Come on.
come on. Are you joking? Are you joking? Calm down. Stop bullying her.
I am not being bullied.
What the fuck?
Who said that?
The guy who's about to get blocked and banned. Boring guy ruined show. That guy. We ban him.
Yeah, but you know exactly what happens at this point. The flipping sharks start circling because they smell blood. There isn't any blood. We're just having a conversation. The thing is about this show is that we don't pretend. We don't do that thing of everything's great and I feel groovy. You know, if one of us ain't feeling it, we'll say. So that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Yeah, we're having a conversation. That's what it is. And you know what? Sometimes we might have proper arguments on here. Wow! Imagine how exciting. How exciting would that be? Like a proper argument. So I think that the show that we're doing is great. I think it's great that we've got these people here, but I feel very disheartened by it, and it feels like a lot of work, and I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. And in terms of the counselling thing, that's what we're talking about. Is that I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if that's what I want to do. I don't know if I want to train for 2 years. I don't know if I could train and do this at the same time, because it would be a lot of work. And for 2 years, and then the second year is really tough because you've got to go in placements, and then you earn significantly less than you're earning now. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know what I want to do, and I'm nearly 50, and I'd kind of put all my chips on Black, and Black was doing this counselling thing, and then just today I thought, I'm enjoying it, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I'd be very good at it. It's different from this. It's different from this. And we talked about that in the class today.
Did something they say put you off?
No. I had this before. I had this before today, and I don't know if I'd be any good at it, and I just don't know if I want to do it.
Well, I know you would be awesome at it. You're not going to believe me now.
Yeah.
I also wonder whether there's a correlation in feeling flat about this and feeling flat about something you were really enthusiastic about.
Could be, but I worry that the enthusiasm was just the excitement of something new, was a little bit of I'm not bipolar, but I get highs. And I just wonder if that was a high. And I saw that as the saving, the thing that would save me. And actually I'm thinking, I don't know if it's what I want to do. I don't know if it's what I want to do.
But you know, either way, it's worth doing. So you finish it and then you can make a decision. And
well, the 4 days.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to finish it. Tomorrow's the last day, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah. But even if you don't go for it, it's still an experience worth going for.
The 4 days. Yeah, totally. But I don't know if I want to do 2 years. I don't know if I want to do it. Then the fear is, well, then what do I do? What do I do then? You know, so I don't know. It's a real quandary. Sorry if I was snarky with you. I did feel defensive.
I know. It's all right.
And I know that it upsets you when I say that 972 is shit.
It doesn't upset me.
It does something to you, though.
It doesn't upset me, but I do feel like it's that we can build something here. And I'm not just saying that for bullshit build you up reasons. I really do think there's something in it. You've seen the like podcast downloads. That's going like the clappers.
Yeah, that's going well.
Maybe it's just we need to shift our attention. You know, maybe this will be the thing that is the slow grower. But I just think it's way too early. What is this, show 10? We don't know what it is yet.
No, that's true.
And I think maybe it will be daunting. It does get daunting when you start looking at life as a big tangle and start thinking, where am I going to be in 2 years' time? We couldn't have known we'd be here 2 years ago.
I think I still feel really upset about not getting my contract renewed at a place where I was awesome.
I think that's true, and I think that's hugely confidence knocking. Because what more do we need to do to be cherished at that place? That's what it feels like.
Laura says, I'm having an out-of-body... I like this. I'm having an out-of-body experience seeing adults communicate without resorting to shouting and bickering. We can shout and bicker like the best of them. But there's no point. But sorry if this is making you uncomfortable, but God, look at this. That's making me uncomfortable. Look at the state of that. Always the right pit is the one. But this is kind of how we do it, really. Everything is there to to bear. Everything is there to bear. There's no point in. It's honesty, man. It's his honesty. So, one of my best mate.
I was going to say, you're my best friend, and I don't like seeing you disheartened. And I wish I could make you feel as optimistic as I feel about things.
You do feel optimistic about this.
Because I felt like I was in a box. I know I was in a box.
Talk radio.
I wasn't considered to be anything more than a safe pair of hands to, prop someone else up.
Yeah, I mean...
And I am nearly 43, and that's as much as I'm going to get.
She's older than that, ladies and gentlemen. Significant.
But that was, I could have stayed in it. And it was that thing of, do you remember when I told you about when I left 3 counties and I've been working there for 15 years? It's a cushy BBC staff job, right? Everyone thought I was nuts for leaving. I could see where I'd be in 10 years' time and it wouldn't be that much further on, and it was terrifying. It was stable, it was cushy. I would have had to have given up. And this way I feel like I'm building something again.
Guys, I don't want any misogynistic comments in the chat, please. It wasn't about you, but it was... sorry, I missed that last thing you said because I was distracted by a rude comment.
Man, that's the second strike from that guy.
The Katie Price thing?
Yeah.
Outrage. I didn't see the first one. Go on, sorry, I was distracted by that.
I'm just saying that I am...
They thought you were crazy for leaving.
Yeah, because, and, stability-wise, mind you, who knows what would have happened now? They're all losing their jobs.
And we had...
Sometimes security is more frightening when you know that you'll have to give up a little bit on trying, on being creative and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm willing to have a go.
We've got over 1,000 viewers. It's good now. We're fine. This is great.
And scene.
Sorry, I did get a bit snappy and a bit defensive. Partly because I'm so tired. Partly because it's so freaking hot. And because I invested so much enthusiasm and excitement into this, and it just feels... And the counselling thing. And I'm just feeling a bit... I don't know if this is it.
It's knackering.
Yeah.
And it's been a huge anticlimax. It's been a huge anticlimax. It's like when people come back from flipping, honeymoon, and they go, right.
That's the real world.
This is our job now. I'm ready to build something.
I've got total COVID fatigue as well. We've mentioned this. And I know everyone, maybe you don't actually, but a lot of people have. I'm so freaking tired about it, man. And it's just got, it's like been underwater for this whole COVID thing, and I've just come up for air. It's like I've got to take another breath and go under. Dive back down into it.
And the government are being pricks again today.
Apologies for my bad language, apart from the people that were being idiots, and in which case you deserve the F off. You deserve the F off. Most of you didn't, but the ones that were being idiots, you deserve the F off. And you deserve more than the F off.
Wow. Is there more than an F off?
There's
okay.
There's a C face.
Oh my.
Thank you for the sub, Odd. By the way, if you subscribed or gave bits during that bit, you need serious help. So these are the people that need help: Wakenshaw J, Fungus Dread, Bill Witcher, and Broken Beats 13. You need serious help.
In other words, thank you.
Thank you for the music. 0203. We had a lot of people phoning in. Sorry. Let us. This guy called in 10. Let's just take this one and then we'll try this. Hello, caller.
Good evening, Ian. Good evening, Kath. How are you both doing?
Hello. I recognise you. Have we met before?
If I said Shaftesbury Arts Centre to you, what would that make you think of?
Hang on. Oh, that was the lovely lunchtime show we did as part of the
the Arts Festival.
And then we went round the back and took our picture. I saw that picture popped up somewhere the other day. I saw that picture.
That was such a brilliant day. And then we went to Monkey World, and that monkey did an unspeakable act.
He did. He was very, very rude. God, it was a lifetime ago now.
Can you believe that we were ever allowed to stand that close to each other?
Yeah, doesn't it seem a lifetime ago?
No, I mean, not like that. But it does. I mean, that we could, people could stand next to each other and take photos. We were at the top of Hovis Hill together, all of that kind of stuff.
The hill where they filmed the Hovis advert is not in Yorkshire or wherever it's supposed to be at all. It's a cheat. TV is a cheat, but we stood at the top of the Hovis Hill, yeah.
Yeah, it was an incredible place. I felt compelled to phone in because of the conversation you two just had.
Yes.
I'm not in any position to give you any pep talk whatsoever. I think the conversation that the two of you had stood up well. I think I agree with Kath's heart, but I also agree with where you're kind of coming from in that as well. It's a big change, man. What you're looking at the moment is a huge, huge change. Not that long ago, I say not that long ago, I mean, you were doing stuff for Talk maybe about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
But, a few months prior, you were in the middle of London in a big studio. Here you are in your own house.
Yeah.
Staring at the same screen every day, broadcasting to a different audience.
You missed a really important detail of that sitting
Sure,
in the studio in London. We were bloody miserable.
we
In
were
fact,
towards the end,
a month
yeah.
before that, they tried to fire us. So we weren't feeling that jazzed about being.
We had to go in and beg for our jobs just before Christmas.
It wouldn't be my place to say that it was all enjoyable, but it just gives you an idea of the different environment you were in and you are in now.
Yeah.
And this year is like change central anyway. I'm looking at working from home probably for the rest of this year. That's fine. I've got a desk. It's not like I'm dealing with a crappy laptop somewhere, but it's a very long time not to be in like a workplace with colleagues and stuff like that. But that's only a minor change compared to whole new venture, looking down an avenue of potentially changing your career completely in 2 or 3 years' time. Man, 2 weeks into the Twitch project, you are bound to have second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth thoughts.
Yeah. Bound
to. And there's just like a certain amount of wave riding that just needs to happen at the moment. It's fair and it's fine to question it, but it's also fair and it's fine to give it a little bit more time to breathe first.
Yeah, thank you, man.
That's all right.
When did you last play that keyboard?
Oh, good question. Good question.
You got stuff resting on it.
There's guitars back there as well that I've probably only the bass I've actually played that recently, but there's some other stuff back there as well. The keyboard maybe 2 months ago.
Okay.
Kind of dip in and dip in and dip out of that. But I mean, not that I'm here to boast about any of the efforts that I'm making on Twitch, but I've been streaming for about a month, and I know it's very different from being flattered by being on the front page for that first week to get like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people, but it's a grind. Just that side of it is a complete grind. There's me and a couple of other friends that started streaming within the last 2 or 3 months. Average viewers maybe 3 or 4 or 5 if we're lucky. And it's only time. It's only time and turning up and being there and figuring out how you fit into everything.
Yes.
That's going to allow that stuff to grow. And, so different stakes, completely different stakes, because I'm just doing this for poops and laughs. You're doing this for at least a year on a contract. But some of the same rules are still going to apply. It's like you are literally out there in a massive open space trying to catch fireflies at the moment. Again, it's a time thing.
We have people in the chat asking to know what your channel is.
I tell you what. I've actually got chat open here, so I'm just gonna. He's
gonna shout himself out.
Hello.
Shout himself out.
Steve
Hello,
Bishop.
Steve.
Yeah,
Steve, click on his name there, guys, and you'll go. Let's click on it and go and click on follow as well, so that we can.
Thank you very
just
much.
Click on that. Oh no, you don't just click on that. What do? Then you click on the name in there, and then.
Oh, I recognise that signature.
Then you click on
I'll
follow.
I'll
there you go.
say something cheeky on Twitter.
Thanks, mate. Thank you, Steve. That's really good.
Thanks, ma'am. Sorry, I had a
love
wobble
you too.
for a little bit. I had a wobble.
No, it's okay. I love you too. I love what you're doing. This literally is my first time calling as well. I've been listening since 2017. Thank you. I don't know why I've never felt comfortable to call in before, but something just got me then, and I'm like, no, this is the time. This is the time. I've got to say something.
Thank you, Steve. Nice to see you, man.
Nice to see you too.
Take care. Stay
care.
safe.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Sorry if I was rude to you.
You weren't rude to me.
I might have been a little bit. I was thinking rude things, like sweary things.
That's okay then.
There's loads of calls that we missed. We're going to call those back in a second, but I got some business. That I need to do. I need to talk to you about Somers Waste Solutions.
Oh, those guys.
.com. They will help with all of your waste disposal needs. They will help make your company greener. And your company could be like a huge, a property management business, or, like some private medical care facility, or it could be like a tiny little, a delicatessen or an optician's. And they will help with your waste needs. They will make your company greener, and they can almost definitely save you money. And you can call them up. I'm not going to say any time of the day or night, because I'm sure you call them at 2 o'clock in the morning, you ain't going to get an answer. But they are really responsive on the phones. If you call up and they can't take it, they will get back to you very, very quickly. They are determined. I'm just Bob the cat quickly. The cat's getting, if I'm honest, Bob is getting too much. Oh, I've got to change the logo for Bob. There we go. Bob's got the old logo, so we can't show Bob. It's got the old logo.
Old Bob.
Old Bob buggers it up. But SommersWasteSolutions.com, they are very, very helpful. They are lovely people. All the people that we are promoting are delightful human beings, and they will be able to help you. That's a dog. It's Zeus. Catherine, talk to me about Poseidon Safety Management, if you please.
Zeus is a member of the biggest dog Poseidon Safety Management. The biggest dog. What are they called?
Dogs.
Dog team.
The biggest provider
of security dogs in Devon and Cornwall. I just spaced out there completely.
Yes, right.
Biggest team of security dogs in Devon and Cornwall. They will be able to locate you. That's the main thing, because they are local people. They know exactly how to get around what can be quite a tricky area. They also know about what's going on in the local community. They try and be part of the local community. They don't just turn up, pace around and go home. They try and leave each community better than it was before. You can just give them a ring for a chat, find out what your needs might be. But they're determined to make you feel safer, make your property safer. If you give them a ring, 01208 455 245, what they've said to us is, if it's not something they can help you with, they'll put you in the direction of someone who can.
Oh, we forgot this.
Oh, man.
It's sponsor time. We're all feeling fine with the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
So yeah, just give them a ring. Richard Gregorian likewise can give you a top advice.
Talk to me about, big up the Gregorian while I download these things onto my computer.
Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors, experts in guiding you through what can be a really, really tricky part of your life. He's a nice guy. They will not stir it up. They won't pit one side against the other. What they want to try and do is find something that makes your life easier, your ex's life easier, and most of all, life easier for your children. So there's no he said and she said. They'll guide you through all the kind of legal stuff, but they'll also keep an eye on where your head is at, and they think that's equally important. So just give them a ring. Again, they just want to hear from you.
Big up the Gregorian!
And there is absolutely no compulsion to go through with anything once you've had that conversation. They're nice guys.
Right, I'm just downloading the jingles so that I've got...
Oh, so exciting. So now we can do it smoothly in future.
Oh, very, very smoothly.
All right.
Not now. Mail. You take this phone call just while I download this.
Oh, I've got a security alert. New device signed in.
Yeah, that's me.
It's gone.
Oh. Well, can you talk for a second?
Yeah. So what happened to me today? Nothing. I stayed in my pyjamas all day just because I thought there was no point getting changed until it was time to go out, and I didn't have to go out till 5 o'clock or something. And it was one of those days where you have a shower And no sooner have you dried yourself is that you need another shower again. Flipping awful. What I'm saying is I could not live in a hot country without some serious air conditioning. And it's always a pet peeve of mine when we watch A Place in the Sun, when these expats are going out there and they're looking around
Where's that crackle
tiny
coming
little
from?
places that do not have air conditioning.
Where's that crackle coming from? Where's that coming
It's
from?
not me, is it?
Somewhere. You're not plugged in, are you?
No.
Close it.
No, it's not me. Gone.
No, it's not.
Uh-oh.
How has that just started? Oh, I don't want to go under there again. You'll make more memes.
Me, mate. Me, mate.
Memes.
I bet when I open my computer, my cursor don't
Hang
work
on.
again.
Got it.
Gone.
Got it. We got it.
You're watching Technical Difficulties with me, Catherine Boyle, and him, Iain Lee.
And that was. Oh no, boss. And that was.
Too loud, man. Too loud.
Hang on a minute. And that was. It's sponsored time. We're all feeling fine.
This is the Late Night
I
Alternative
didn't know it was
with
that one.
Iain Lee.
It's that one.
and
All right.
And that was. It's sponsored time. We're all feeling fine.
This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle.
With the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
Yeah.
Okay, we got there. We're getting there. We're
In the
getting
end,
there.
in the end.
We're getting there. It's funny, you listen for years and nearly get banned from calling ever again. What?
That's not funny. That's unfortunate.
That was Neil.
Oh, Neil.
Oh, Neil. But you didn't get banned. You're right. You nearly got banned, but you didn't get banned. Let's call this guy.
Yes. Let's speak to this guy. Pick up this guy. There he is.
Oh, Ian.
Speak to this guy. Please mute your stream. There he is.
Oh, do you webcam, Ian?
Well, why did you just hang up on me?
What did he say?
Why's your webcam off, Ian?
God. Is she the sister of the Boyle guy from TV? Well, first of all, you spelled it wrong. No, I'm not.
Is that buzzing? Is that?
Oh, yes, it is. You've got a loose connexione.
Yeah. All right, I might have to buy a new cable. Which I like doing. I like buying new cables.
He loves a cable.
Love it.
Where are you from, Kath, originally? Is there a northern twang to your accent? Yes, Manchester.
Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's going on, lads?
I'm cutting people off.
Why are you cutting people off for?
For being idiots.
Boring.
I don't understand.
No.
Dixie Girl says, I would say chat has been welcoming, but then that would be a lie. I wish you both well. All the good luck for the channel, Ian and Kath, going to listen to Mum Heavens. Oh, I'm sorry you found
what's
the chat
happened?
unwelcoming. I'm sorry about that. You know, it's the mods are doing a great job. It's tough. The chat is on. We can't always really see it, but I'm sorry if you feel that you weren't enjoying it. Hello, caller.
Hello, Ian. Hello, Catherine. How are you?
Hello.
There's
Dave. None of my damn business, as I remember.
There we go.
I know that cheeky chuckle.
I should have rung up earlier because you were having a tense conversation.
Well,
so,
normally
you know.
you prompt them, so we
Dave
managed
phoned
it
up.
on our own.
Dave phoned up once when we were having you think that was a row? that was a robust discussion. He found out we were having a proper row on
Yeah.
it. Oh, flipping it. Deary me.
I think at that point I actually had been.
Drinking and a bit of the old
No.
Bolivian marching powder.
The naughty salt, yeah.
The naughty salt.
I do not.
'Cause
I've
I believe-
never touched the naughty salt.
I believe a member of the royal family calls it naughty salt. Have I told you that? Do you know?
Yeah, she doesn't call it that anymore. As she's not with us anymore.
Is she dead?
Yeah.
Who? Don't say it. Yeah.
She's long dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know these things.
Well, I do.
I don't know these things.
She also, we shouldn't go into that maybe, but Craig Brown actually wrote a book about her, which is quite
I'm
good.
gonna get that.
Yeah.
Get that. I keep meaning to start the Dreaming the Beatles, but every time I reach down to the side of my bed to read it, I realise I've left it downstairs and I can't be bothered to go downstairs and get it.
Oh, it's very good.
Thank you.
No,
True
well,
story.
the fact you can't find a book, yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I reread a book the other day, Ginger Geezer, the Vivian Stanshall biography from about 20 years ago. And God, it's tragic. It's even more tragic now. I read it 20 years on. It's just the descent into alcoholism and just drinking himself to death.
But is that a book? If you'd have read that, well, you said 20 years ago. I remember reading books about Brian Wilson and Keith Moon as a 15-year-old boy and thinking, yes, man.
Yeah.
Yes, this is it. When actually, what I was reading, the Keith Moon book in particular, Dear Boy, I read a bit later, but it is presented as something heroic, and actually, it's a descent into madness and addiction and insanity.
But at that time, the stuff hadn't come home to roost, really, had it? It's only now when you can see what's happening. It's like, all the kind of excesses of the 90s, people are starting to become casualties of it quite publicly.
Yeah, in Viv's case, I think he went to America for the first time and either got spiked or just had a panic attack, and then they weren't really treated as anything. People didn't know what they were at the time, so they just stuck him on Valium for years, and he got addicted to that. And he felt that dulled his senses somewhat, so he drank instead. And but towards the end, where he's living in a flat and somewhere in Crouch End, I think, on Muswell Hill, and various sort of local drinkers were invited back to his flat and just nicked everything, nicked all his stuff, and then gave it to some sort of local, villains who he had to go and buy it back from. But they said he never put anything back on the walls. He just wanted to be taken again, and he just didn't want any of it. It's just because you hold up people like Keith Moon or even Oliver Reed as some sort of this
Hellraisers,
great life that they're living.
Yeah.
But from a distance, you just see what a tragic sort of waste it is. I mean, Vivian Stanshall couldn't have been more than about 50, I think, when he died.
Jeez.
And but by that point, but he was still, by that point of his musical career, is he sort of burnt all his bridges and treated everyone disgustingly, but he was doing adverts and voiceovers, and every time he sort of got sober again, an advertising firm used to sort of throw money at him to write stuff, and that marvelous voice that he had, to do stuff. So,
Have you seen what's the film he made?
Sir Henry at Rawlinson's End.
Have you seen it?
I've seen bits of it. It's not great.
I quite enjoy it. It's a slog. I had a friend. It's a black and white surreal film starring Trevor Howard, written and I guess directed by Viv Stanshall. And I had a friend that was obsessed with it, and we would go around there, and he had good weed, so we would go around and get stoned and watch it. And so I kind of see it, and it's a slog. But once you crack the language.
I mean, the language is the best thing, which is why I prefer the sort of audio version, I think.
Yeah. It's like Shakespeare. Once you crack it and you can kind of enter the world and shut the door behind you. He has, I mean, they're brilliant. He keeps 2 prisoners of war in his grounds, and basically their job is to try and escape. They're there by mutual agreement, right? That their job is to try and escape, and his job is to come up with more intricate ways of keeping them in this tiny prisoner of war camp, and both sides love it.
What?
It's
Yeah.
like, I think it's a couple of old like RAF dudes or something.
Yeah.
And it's just this surreal. I wonder. I mean, let's get rid of all of the advert capabilities of this stream as we've done with the last few. So Henry, the language is so dense.
Well, Danny Baker's a big fan, isn't he? He does the
Is this the film? Hang on a minute. All right, stay there, Dave. I'm just gonna. I mean, I haven't seen it for years and years and years, 25 years, and it's let's just dive in. Let's just dive in a random bit. I have no idea what this bit is. We might see someone in blackface.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we might.
And this was made when 1980.
Yeah, but it's done as a black and white minstrel. I just saw a glimpse of it, and I've forgotten that was part of it. But it's not someone pretending to be a black person. It's someone pretending to be a black and white minstrel.
Right, okay.
Basically, is what they are doing.
We'll do the old man.
Hang on a minute. Let's jump forward. Let's see.
Out your eyes out.
There we go. Trevor Howard. Look at Trevor
Peculiar
Howard.
brand of decency. I'll give you an example. They wouldn't kill a man if he was asleep. No, have to wake him up. One of them told me, charming fella, lips like inner tubes.
Okay, it's actually going to get a little bit
okay.
right. He plays an old. It's totally inappropriate. He's playing an old racist dude. So in the context of his character, but yes, let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Blimey.
I'd say obviously Danny Baker was a big fan, and Stephen Fry was a huge fan, and sort of based his speaking voice on Vivian Stanshall. You know, because he comes from Norwich, but he fell in love with the Bonzos and the way that sort of Vivian spoke, and he sort of based his speaking voice slightly on Vivian Stanshall. It's quite but he's somebody you wouldn't. He's really been forgotten and sort of wiped out of history. But
Vivian, I wouldn't say Stanshall's been wiped out of history. I would say he is. I would say he's a cult figure. I wouldn't say necessarily wiped out.
He was. No, it's a strange. He sort of belong. As if he belongs. He used to date. The Bonzos used to do songs from the 1920s and 30s, so he sort of belonged to someone looking back that far. But the actual mind and I remember John Peel saying about him that one thought from Vivian's head was sort of blow his brains out. He just couldn't cope with the speed and the ideas that were flying around. But he was a rather unusual, and that classic thing of a British eccentric. I think after he left the Bonzos, he shaved his head and used to go around with a map of the world in sort of fuzzy felt on his head, with a little sailing ship, and he used to walk around like that. I know he used to sort of get mates of his to do stuff. I know there's the Keith Moon stories, but he used to go on tube trains with friends of his who were all reading old newspapers about the Titanic, and they were all sitting there as if it was, and they used to watch people walk on and look at all these people sitting reading the same newspaper about the Titanic. But have I just gone back in time 30 years or something? He used to do stuff like that he thought was really funny, and wear obvious wigs and get people.
I've got some good news. Viv Stanshall is coming on the show next week,
good.
Dave. He is coming on. He was on Tubular Bells. Yes, he was on Tubular Bells.
Yep, he was. Yeah.
All right, man. Anything else?
Not at all. Just keep on keeping on, and maybe I'll see you next week sometime and swap stuff.
We got records to swap. Thank you very much. Let's try this Iain guy again because I like his style. There we go. Now we're going to try it. Here we go. I like his style. Oh. Hello there. Hello.
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 Hello there.
I like this guy's style a lot.
You all right, Iain?
I'm very well. How are you, Iain?
Oh, this is not working.
It is.
Okay. I love that guy's style. I love
Which element of it?
the crappiness of it. I love it. I love that style. Let's do this because we always do this a little bit late, and I always feel a little bit bad. Big up the Gregor. Oh.
No, you don't need to do that anymore. Oh, you can, but
Hang on a minute. This is what we need to do. This is right. Hang on a minute. Here we go. Do you know what time it is, Catherine?
Could it be sponsor time?
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. It's sponsor time. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. We're all feeling fine. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle.
I'm just grooving.
You're supposed to do the flipping
Oh,
words.
come on. I'm not your monkey
All right,
girl.
get
Why do I
lost.
have to do it? I'm not in it.
It's sponsor time. We're all feeling fine. With the sponsor time. It's sponsor time. Pick up the Gregorian.
Oh, yowza.
Pick up the Gregorian.
Is loud.
gelaw.co.uk. Let's get a testimonial. We've got a big pile of paper there with testimonials. There you go. Find one. Look, some of them are quite long. It's like, is he just doing these things for authors?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, it's so long.
gelaw.co.uk. If you're getting divorced, this is the guy you got to go and see. He will help you. The team will help you.
All right.
Go on, here we go. This is a testimonial.
This is one. Good morning, Richard. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to you and Gavin for all the help and support you've given me over the last few weeks. We were able to put across a strong yet respectful position that sent a message to the court about where I really stand. We also avoided the proposed rapid increase in contact week on, week off, which was a relief, instead moving to 2 nights per fortnight. I also need to start putting in place some plans around the conflict resolution / family therapy aspects we agreed to, and it would be good to get your thoughts on where exactly to go with this. Thanks again. I couldn't have done it without you.
gelaw.co.uk. We can't see Bob the Cat. That's the old logo.
But it's the same cat.
Well, actually, that was the logo for their 10th year anniversary, which is, do you know when that is?
Next year.
This year.
This year.
Yes,
Well, that's very special.
Well, no, because it's COVID, so they kind of postponed the 10th. Summer's Way Solutions have postponed. This is terrible. Have postponed the 10th anniversary till next year.
I'm postponing my 43rd birthday for the same reason.
SummersWaySolutions.com. We've spoken about them so much. You guys could do the adverts. In fact, if you want to film an advert for SummersWaySolutions.com, send it to us and we'll play it out. Any of your waste needs, problems, they will have a solution for it. If you just want to skip, they'll get you a skip. If you want a whole office block cleared, they'll sort that out. If you want a whole street cleaned and cleared, they will sort that out. Big, small, they can do it. They are confident that they can save you money, and they are almost 100% sure that they can improve your company's green credentials. SommersWasteSolutions.com. They're brilliant. We've spoken to the team personally. Everybody that we have on here, we have spoken to on Zoom face to face. They're really, really nice people. They want to make things a little bit greener, and they have all of the skills and all of the tools to help you do that. SommersWasteSolutions.com. Poseidon, safety, management, man guarding, guard dogs, mobile patrols, Devon and Cornwall. It's happening right now. Right now.
They employ local people because they've got that local knowledge that gives them the edge over the bad guys.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, give them a ring. They'll see what they can do for you, and they bet they can make your property safer.
So yeah, get in touch with them. They're on Twitter, Poseidon Safe, and they're on Facebook, Poseidon Safety. Flobby says, I need my bin emptying, but I'm too lazy. How much would Sommers Waste Solutions charge? We do not have the price fix for us. I suggest you give them a call. I suggest if you give them a call, Flobby F, and mention us, they might even do it as a freebie. I don't know. I don't want to say. It depends if you're near them. Depends if you're near them. If you're some distance away, they might not be bothered. But do give them a call. Hello, caller.
Hello there, Iain Lee. How are you, sir?
Very well. Who is this?
It's Advis 1977, the guy who couldn't quite spell the word condescending last night.
Who?
Condescending.
Advis.
Advis 1977. I wanted to make a dig, and what I did was make myself look particularly silly.
Yes.
Why did you want to make a dig?
I don't know. It was fun. I saw the chat, and I thought, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have some fun with the chat. And I wanted to make myself known, so I did that. But what I did was I spelt it incorrectly and then made myself a laughing stock. So my sincere apologies to everybody that possibly saw that and heard that.
Okay. Well, you okay. I can't accept the apology for everybody, but I accept it on behalf of me.
Thank you, sir. Here's something. People that say the word something but pronounce it something with a K on the end.
Yes, Mr.
I'd like to
Condescending.
sort of... No, nothing to do with the word condescending. Something. A lot of people do say something.
But now you're being condescending.
No, I know. I am. I'm very condescending with
But
without
you
the R.
criticised me for being condescending.
Oh, no, it wasn't you. No, it was just a general condescending.
But now you're being condescending.
No, I'm not, because I got it wrong. No, I'm not. I got
It's
it wrong.
quite condescensional to pick up people on the way they speak.
Condescensional?
Yep.
Good word. Fair enough. Yeah, that wasn't the point I was making. The point I was making was...
You don't like people who say K instead of G at the end of words.
Something.
Which is quite condescending.
And man, you've got me.
I'm good, huh?
You've got me.
Yeah,
You've
I'm
got
the best. I'm the best.
You are good.
I'm
You're
the
good.
best.
Oh, by the way, long...
0203.
Right.
286 6370.
It's a lot of fun. People who want to make themselves known by going in and stirring and then coming a cropper. One of my favourite things.
We missed a call here, so we'll take...
Hello.
How did...
Oh, this guy.
Oh, is this guy an idiot?
Yeah. And when he phoned up earlier, he was a bit of a knobhead.
Yeah. Oh, no, you're a bellend.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Remember, he was. Why are you talking to that? And then he started saying, "What did he call you? Oh shit, Ryland."
Oh, that was it. Yeah, he was a knob.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Ian. You all right?
Hello, Simon.
See me?
I can see you. Can you see me?
Now I can. You all good?
Yes, mate. What's going on? Who's that? I can see someone hiding
hiding
underneath
behind
that
the cushion.
pillow.
She says she's hiding behind a cushion.
Yeah, but we can see her.
She phoned up earlier.
Is she Stammer's mum?
She is.
Okay. Hello, Mum. Ah, she doesn't want to come on. She
Oh
doesn't
no,
want to
don't
come
make
on.
her.
But I mean, she
What's
is.
that in the corner though? What's that face?
Where?
Put the phone up again.
Oh my God! Oh, did you make that video?
I did.
Flipper! You saw that video, didn't
Yes.
you?
And it's seared onto my eyelids.
This guy is horrendous. I couldn't show that video. That would scare. When we showed it, but I couldn't show it to my kids. That would terrify them. I don't know if I've still. Where did I? Oh, I don't know where I've put it. I don't know where I've put it. Put it somewhere. I'll find it and we'll play it. It's terrifying.
Filed it under Nightmare Visions.
Which email address did you send it to?
I think it was the Iain Lee at iainlee.com.
Yeah. Let me have a little look, Simon. See if I can find it because I don't know where I put it. There we go. Here we go. Let me just.
Oh.
Where? What? I deleted a load of videos.
Oh, what?
No, because there's all on my C drive. Oh, I can't. It's on. You put it on a weird website, and I forget it. Anyway, your video was horrible, but we loved it. It was horrible, but we loved it. Thank you. What can we do for you tonight, Simon?
I need some advice.
You come to the right place.
I'm a struggling artist.
Piss artist.
At times.
Yes, sir.
In the pencil form.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I was wondering if you had any advice for struggling artists.
In the pencil form, certainly have a sharpener.
Mm-hmm.
Paper.
Mm.
Pencils?
bit old-fashioned.
It is, isn't it?
And a rubber.
Do you know how many trees die for paper?
7. Mm-hmm.
That's probably about right.
I think it is right. I Wikipedia'd it today by coincidence.
But I've been drawing now for about 10 years.
You must be tired.
And nobody wants to buy any more stuff.
Show me one.
Hang on 2 seconds.
Show me one. Oh.
You've been doing that for 10 years.
Just that one?
That one took about 2 hours.
Right, no one's buying that stuff.
I don't understand it.
The world is nuts.
No.
But remember, Van Gogh didn't sell really anything in his own lifetime, and thank goodness he carried on drawing.
But he was good, though.
I don't think you saw it properly.
No, we did.
We did.
Is that me and Kath?
Yeah.
I think so.
What?
You were very hunched up.
Why am I paying the driver and looking for a seat at the same time? Just go over a bit so we can see my other eye. You have to go over quite a bit, actually, but...
Yep.
I mean, that's horrific. That's quite sexy.
I mean, yeah, I definitely would.
That's horrific, though.
So I was wondering if you want to buy that for £5.
I'm gonna pass.
This signal's breaking up, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Can't hear
I will let you show it on my stream for £5.
Okay.
So that's 15 now.
Send me a copy of that, and that'll be the thumbnail for this YouTube stream. Take care, everyone. Bye bye. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Wow. Hachihuahua.
Art comes in many forms. Who's to say?
Some good, some shit.
Oh.
If you want to send in artwork, by the way, latennightalternative@gmail.com, we might display some of it. We might use some of it as thumbnails for the YouTube stuff. I mean, I am tempted to, someone says put that on a t-shirt. I'm kind of up for that. I would wear that as a t-shirt because it's so bad no one would know it was me. Hello, Iain. Goodbye, Iain.
Still like his style?
I love his style so much. It hurts. His style hurts.
Yeah, it's painful.
It hurts me. How you doing, dear viewer? I bet some of you who haven't listened to us in the past, and some of you who have listened to us past but haven't watched us before, may have found it a little bit uncomfortable tonight. It's all right, isn't it? You're feeling something. You're feeling something. That's what it's all about. You are feeling something. Condescending of the arts. Lino says, is it a full moon?
It was quite big last night, but I don't know if it's full. Let me just do some research. I'm just going to contact NASA.
Let's NASA. Thank you, Debney, for the sub. By the way, thank you, Aunt Ben, for the sub. Let's do some of these. Thank you, Bestie, for the host. Philos for the sub. Hobberdonkey for the bits. What else? Who else have we got? Fungus Dread and Wakenshaw for the subs. Thank you. Bill Witcher for the sub. Thank you. Do follow. Click follow, and then there's like a bell or a heart or something, and that notifications, and then you know when we go live. But know this: we go live every night at 9 o'clock. Every night, 9 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. Pacific time, and 4 p.m. Eastern Seaboard time. And it's not, it's not, we start bang on 9. We'll open the stream, we'll open the doors about 10, 15 minutes early because it can take a while for the notification to filter through. So the doors will open about 10, 15 minutes before. And at the moment, we're just showing interviews from the last couple of weeks, but we should film some stuff actually.
Yeah.
We should film some bits and pieces. I've got an idea for something we can do. So we'll do that. But the show starts at 9. So don't wait for the notification. Just be here at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Be here at 9.
Full moon wise, no.
Bod Not Bod says, do you have a voice care regime, given it's important for you to have a healthy one? Yes, I do. I was disappointed when I tried to find you last weekend. Delete the Elite. We weren't on. But I tell you, on Sunday, I'm probably going to stream a little bit of Call of Duty. I think I'm getting back into
COD. You're into the COD.
I'm getting back into COD. So if you want to come along and play along, be a subscriber. If you're a subscriber, then you can come and play a little bit of COD with me on Sunday. How's about that? You up for that? Right.
So
let's wait. We got the last 30 minutes of the show, right? We've had a lot of calls tonight. This has been our busiest phone show.
I think we warmed them up with Pass the ChatOn, and it spiralled from there.
It was good, that, wasn't it? You came up with that game.
I know, it was daft, wasn't it?
We did the adverts this hour, didn't we?
Yeah.
For that, so we've got to do one more ad break. All right, that's about to die, so I don't need that.
This is about to die too.
Whereabouts in Slough did you grow up? I grew up on the Britwell Estate in Slough, Monksfield Way, and I used to go to Claycots, and then I went to Herschel. Oh dear, excuse me. Hello, caller.
Hi, Ian. It's David.
Hello, David.
I'm ringing for some advice.
Okay.
I'd like you to recommend me some more bands to listen to. You recommended me Hefner, the Beta Band, Bell and Sebastian, and Love.
Who are Hefner?
Hefner, Darren Hayman. You played one of his songs ages ago.
Hefner?
Yeah.
Who's Hefner? Like you,
Hefner. They've got the Hymn for the Cigarettes and Hymn for the Alcohol.
What? What on earth?
I can't. I'm sure I picked up off you because all your best suggestions I'm addicted to.
No.
Okay.
No, not me.
Okay. Well, I recommend him anyway. I would go for it if I was you.
I'm not Hefner, baby.
Right. Okay. Well, then I still need something.
Well, XTC. You're up to date with XTC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done it. Done the XTC. That's a great call.
Okay. Oh, I'll give you. Oh, you like Love, yeah?
Yeah, Love's great.
All right. I'm going to give you a song. I'm going to give you an album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you an album, and I found this by accident, right? And it's flipping brilliant. The album is The Nightmare of J.B. Stanislas, and that is by a gentleman called Nick Garry, Garrie.
The Nightmare. Hold on, I'm writing it down.
This is a great album.
The Nightmare of
J.B.
Yeah.
Stanislas, Stanislas.
Oh, right, okay.
And it's by Nick Garry, Garrie.
Right, okay.
And the song, if you just want to dive into the song, there are two. I think, hang on a minute. Yeah. Can I Stay With You and Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
But that album is just, voila. And that will impress people because no one, and anyone in the chat who says, Steve says, oh, Nick Garry is incredible. You don't even know who Nick Garry is. You're just pretending so that you look cool to me. No one knows who he is.
You discovered him.
I discovered him. And the album he recorded in 1968.
No, that's exactly the kind of thing. I want something obscure.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. Let us know how you get on with it.
Right. Lovely.
Cheers. Bye-bye. That was easy.
I think you might be easily pleased, to be honest.
I think you're jealous that people ask me for advice about music.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Steve says, I listened to the album because of you. Okay, in that case, Steve, I bet you still don't know who he is. I'm joking. It's a good album. He recorded an album, 1968. Sold, I think, about 7 copies. Mm-hmm. There's an orchestra on it and stuff. It's a huge thing. And then went and kind of drifted around and then went and managed a ski resort
Oh, okay. That's not what I
in
was
the
expecting.
70s. Yeah, and then he kind of.
And is he
was,
all right then?
He was rediscovered in the sort of 90s. I'll show you how all right he is.
Oh yes.
I'm mates with him on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, and he does these lovely little concerts.
Well, that's nice because normally these bands that you find, they come to a sticky end.
He's all right, look, and he's a delightful old man doing little songs in his back garden. Look.
Je suis venu te dire que je m'en vais.
Is that good French?
Et tes larmes n'y pourront rien changer.
I guess he probably spoke French if he lived in.
Comme dit si bien Verlaine, au vent mauvais.
Mind you, programs we've been watching, it doesn't necessarily follow, does it?
No.
Je m'en vais. Tu te souviens des jours anciens et tu pleures.
He's got an accent, hasn't he?
Yeah,
He's English. Good. Yeah, he's good. He's, I don't really know that much about him. Just the album. Not listened to his more recent stuff. But I befriended him. I saw him on Facebook. I thought, I'll have some of that. And so we're friends. And I've not spoken to him yet. But what is it we're being asked that we haven't been seen? What is it we're being asked by Arnold Kent? What does Arnold Kent want to know? Let's answer Arnold Kent's question. Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it. Arnold Kent. Arnold Kent. Can't see it. Post it now, Arnold Kent. Post it now. And we'll see. Oh, that was Tafka Whack. Didn't realise.
Oh.
We're off next Friday. No, we're not gonna. Please, can you play the one syllable game? I don't know what that is. Oh, I will not play the one syllable game. Do you want to play it?
I don't know how you play it. Do I?
Well, it's a simple question. Do you want to play it?
I won't.
Are you sure?
Rather not.
Why?
Tedious.
I think you'd like it.
I think I'd probably find it dull.
Have you played it before?
Many times.
We haven't played it, have we?
Pretty sure.
Okay. So we just played it for you.
Unfortunately, we're both as stubborn as the other.
I'm not. Take this call, please.
I won't. Hello, who's that?
Hi, it's Paul.
Hey, Paul. Paul.
Hey.
Hi. Could you turn your stream off, please? Because otherwise we're going to get it in glorious Technicolor.
Stream has been devolumized.
Beautiful. I appreciate it.
Okay.
What would you like to
Are
say,
you there?
Paul?
So I've got a TV show idea.
Oh, you just emailed us. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So I've been floating this one around my friends and
Your
family.
friends work in the
and-
TV industry?
No.
But they watch TV.
Yeah, they watch TV.
Okay.
So I've been floating it around and no one's taken any interest. But personally, I think it's genius.
Okay.
Okay, so The Goonies.
It's been done, mate. It was a movie.
Film. And it actually
Right,
doesn't
okay,
really stand
so-
up that well,
so-
does it now?
I don't know. I haven't
Okay,
seen it.
hear me out. Hear me out. The Goonies universe. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember the character Chester Copperpot?
I don't really, because I don't know if I certainly haven't seen it for a while.
Ian, you're letting me down.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay. So Chester Copperpot was the corpse that the Goonies found in kind of the underworld underneath Astoria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and he was the guy who was in the papers about having clocked onto the treasure that the Goonies were after.
Oh, Delhi, well
Okay.
done. I believe you're referring, Paul, to the Gooniverse.
The Gooniverse. it's set in the Gooniverse, right?
Reno says, fair play, that does look like 2 hours work. Now you can see it up close. Yes.
Yeah.
So Chester Copperpot was the corpse that the Goonies found.
And the TV program idea you have is?
The TV program, right? The pilot. So it's about Chester Copperpot, and the pilot is based around the fact that the corpse was not Chester Copperpot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The corpse was one of the pursuers of Chester Copperpot who picked up Chester Copperpot's wallet, right? Okay. So the whole premise, the whole premise is that Chester Copperpot is still alive and still doing the whole Indiana Jones shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just running that one past you, basically.
I think he sounds like a winner.
You should go and make it on TV.
Okay, I'll write to Mr. Spielberg and we'll touch base.
Thank you very much indeed. I want to watch this show.
Why is sharing your hair?
What's that noise? Hello?
It's my collar.
Oh, is it that?
Oh no, it's not. It's that.
It's Nelly with one of his crap quizzes.
What? There's no need for that.
No, that was I didn't know you could hear me. That's why I wouldn't have said it if I known.
It wasn't him. It was that guy.
It was okay.
Oh, fine. Yeah, then. So the game I've got.
Oh, jeez, he has.
It's not one I've made up. It's one that's actually on it's like a board game. So I haven't made it up. Okay. Have you ever heard of Hullabaloo?
Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo, the TV show.
No. This is a game. Didn't you
Hang on a minute. I'm going to do a favour to the non-subscribers. And I don't normally like doing favours for non-subscribers, but I am going to do a favour for the non-subscribers. Guys, I'm going to give you 2 minutes break I'm going to give you 2 minutes break from this because you don't need this. So you can thank me later. Okay. Nelly.
Hullabaloo is a game where, when you used to play Articulate on the radio?
That's not cleavage. That's a small cactus. Someone has said pyjama speed. Small cactus.
It's very, very, very arid down there. Very arid. There's also like loads of cow carcasses.
What is the game, Nelly? Let's play.
And abandoned jeeps.
So
and the skeleton of that bloke from the Goonies.
Yes.
Nelly. You used to play Articulate on the radio.
Did we?
Oh, I was going to get that out and play it with you tonight.
Oh.
Well, this is like Articulate, but you can't use words. You can only use sounds.
Okay.
Meow. So the
cat pig.
Well,
is it?
So you have different subjects. You have actions.
Yes.
You have objects.
Articulate. Yes.
Or you have places/events.
Okay.
So which one would you like me to have a go at?
I want a slash event.
A slash event.
All right, Donald Trump.
So do you want me to do it so I hold the camera to you do the move?
Yeah.
I'll just get on with it.
One of them. One of those answers.
Okay. So all right. Okay. So ding.
A submarine going down.
No.
I think it is.
Oh, fire engine, fireman, fire drill, fire.
Keep going.
Firefighters.
It's a place.
Oh, place. Fire station.
There we go. See, what was that?
I am the winner.
Of what though?
Do you want to do? I can hold it for the camera to have a go yourself.
I'll do one.
Or
go on, let me do one.
Okay, Kath can do one.
Let me do one.
So I'm not supposed to look, right?
Objects.
All right,
actions,
I'm not
what do you
looking.
want?
Just show.
Just pick anyone.
Just show. Yeah, just show me one.
Was that? Can you see that?
No, down a bit. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I look?
Yeah.
We just lost 60 viewers.
Well, they're about to miss an absolute treat.
Yeah.
Oh, Divine Brown. Is it? Is it?
No.
A pigeon.
Yes.
Pigeon.
A pigeon.
That's why she was making the pigeon noise, Nelly.
And in the...
Give me one. I want an object, please.
Do one.
Don't look close. Yes, please, Nelly. This is actually quite good fun, but I noticed that you haven't invented this. Down. Up. Okay.
Can I look?
Yeah.
Trumpet man. What is it? An event? An object? Jazz band.
Jazz band is a delay.
You'll go again.
All right, fine. I'll do an action.
I bet you will.
Oh.
I'm going to do one in a minute. And it's a clicking noise, and it's me cutting you off.
Okay.
Jazz band, not jazz mag.
Oh.
Orgasm? Because that's what I sound like.
Is it?
It's an action, so not an orgasm. So.
Guillotine, having your head chopped off. I would say.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I know, because actually, that's a very good sound. I would say an orgasm is an action. Or is it an event, a piss event? Stroke / event.
To orgasm. Both. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go on with that.
Okay. I mean, it's the definition of anticlimax, but yes.
Oh.
Kath, your turn.
All right. Don't look.
I'm not looking.
Okay.
I'm neither looking nor bothered.
I've picked object.
Stop waggling it about.
Oh, sorry, I can't see anything.
All right. All right. All right. Ready?
Darts.
No.
Do it again.
Car crash.
Oh, heart attack.
No.
Meteorite. Shooting star. Rocket. Nuclear war. Space bomb. A space bomb. Laser space bomb.
When something goes really fast, it goes.
She's using words.
Yeah,
It's a sound. It's a sound.
Supersonic.
Blowpipe.
Concorde. Supersonic.
Sonic boom.
Speed.
Boom.
Well, then why didn't you make a boom noise?
Because it doesn't. It goes. Boom.
Well, why didn't
and then
you,
goes really quiet.
But why didn't you make that noise? Why didn't you make the noise of the thing you were describing? So you went.
No,
you were doing fast cars.
Really fast. Then. Boom.
Why didn't you do a space? Why didn't you do the sound of a
Let's
boom?
not get cross
Disqualified.
about this. It's a bit of fun.
It isn't though. It isn't.
Catherine's winning, I think. God, my score.
Hell, give me one more, and then I'm cutting you off.
One more. I'll do another place event. Here we go.
Don't look, dickhead. Hold it still. Okay. So it's just the sounds. I can't do any hand gestures.
He was doing hand gestures.
Not anything, just sound. Yeah.
Well, you were doing hand gestures.
Well, then I'm disqualified. Fine.
Oh.
Mental hospital.
I'm just doing the sounds. Don't look at what I'm doing.
Is it a restaurant?
Listen to the sounds. No, close your
Squirrel.
eyes. Shut up. Close your eyes and listen to the sounds.
Did you just say dick, 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 dick?
Oh, this is very nice. I'm doing like the muttering that they do in, in like old Spike Milligan films, like silent film, the plank and stuff. It's like, oh, Mr. Bean, basically. So I'm doing the muttering because I don't want to say words. So if I say words, it gives it away.
Cafe.
Oh.
Is it barbers?
Haircut.
A haircut.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty good.
What was the dick, 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 dick?
That was the scissors. Dick, 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 dick. Good night, Nelly.
That explains some of your haircuts.
Thank you, mate. I enjoyed that. Thank you. That was fun.
Why wouldn't you say snip?
Because that's a word. But that's a word.
It's not. It's an onomatopoeia.
But everyone was doing hand gestures in this dumb game. I think we can allow dick fingers in the chat.
Are words I never thought I would understand the meaning of.
That was been some old show tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Ups, downs, highs, lows.
We've ridden the roller coaster.
Tired. What you got tomorrow?
I think I've got the kids to myself tomorrow.
Oh, look at these stickers.
I know, and the colour.
Look at these stickers. Not the Frank Sidebottom one, the one you can't see. That's me and Kath.
And then Stephen Page. But I think I might just like if it's gonna be hot tomorrow.
It is.
I'm just gonna sit in my pajamas over there again. No point. There's no point, is there? Sweating on clean clothes. I don't like it. It's too hot. It makes me grumpy.
Dick and Dom are coming on.
Are they? When are they coming on?
I haven't sorted it out, but I did a podcast with them that I think is going out on the 4th. So they will hopefully come on one day next week if I can sort it out. If I've not left it too late. If it's not next week, it'll be the week after.
Let's do it.
I like them. They're really nice young men.
Not that young, are they?
Tobe says, am I allowed to say best show so far, or does that make me a right kiss ass? No, you can say, I think the shows are getting better. And also, the people that haven't seen us will think, what was that? That was, it's real. It's real. If we're feeling, we're like best friends, and if we'll discuss things.
We will. We won't.
We
it's
might.
unlikely. Well,
we might.
Yeah, but
I don't want to, and I certainly wouldn't, encourage that. But it's funny. I did feel myself getting a bit angry, and I had to be. What I'm learning to do is being aware that I was getting a bit angry and going, "What are you getting angry for? Just calm down.
Yeah.
You can still have this conversation, but there's no need to be angry." So I was able to kind of come down from that quite. Oh look, Vix said she was too scared to call, and then she's just called, so it'd be rude not to take this.
Hey, Vix.
Hey, Vix.
Hello.
Hello, Vix. Don't be nervous.
Hi.
Well, you're not. You called.
Sorry?
We saw in the chat that you felt a little bit nervous
I know,
about calling.
I feel really scared to call you. I don't know why. I know that's really stupid.
If you want to turn your video off, if that makes you feel more comfortable, you can do that.
Oh, no, it's cool. I just, yeah.
Good, then we can look at your you got cushions on the bed.
Yeah, we can do a lot. We can do some not so silent judging.
Cushions on a bed.
I'm moving house in a few weeks, so it's a bit of a mess at the moment. But,
I find it really reassuring when people's houses are lived in, because mine is a right old state.
How
honestly.
does moving house work with COVID and lockdown and stuff? Have you got to do any special requirements?
Oh God, I mean, it's been a bit of a nightmare really, because I'm living in Oxford, but I'm from the northwest originally, like Kath.
Big up the northwest.
I've actually driven down from my parents tonight, and it was the first time I'd seen my family in months because of lockdown. Wow. And my mum had finished her cancer treatment during that time, so it was all very exciting. We got to have a little celebration, and now they've put the north into lockdown again, so God knows when I'll get to go back. But so yeah, I think the plan is to sort of move into theirs for a few months, because you can't really, they've kind of put everything on hold with the letting agents and everything at the minute. So it's really, it's a bit up in the air. So I'm going to go and do that for a few months and then move down to London, I think.
London is where you're going. Do you know whereabouts in London yet? Have you?
Well, my friend's just bought a flat. She's very lucky. I don't know how she's managed it, but near Tower Bridge. And she's offered me a room there.
Oh, great.
It's going to be quite fun. Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow, what a location.
Yeah, no, she's very lucky. Well, sort of. She come into like a big inheritance, really. But so she's offered me a room, and because my company have now sort of decided to continue remote working indefinitely, really, it's a bit more like doable for me now. Yeah. So. But I just want to say congrats on the show. It's so good to have you guys back. I really
Thank you, Vix.
Thank you.
And particularly with Kath back as well. That's even more exciting.
Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you to say. I appreciate it.
There's been a lot of attention on me tonight from some of the callers, and Tafka apologised for not mentioning you, and But it's
all right.
Yeah, it will take a while, I think, for people to realise that this one really is us. And I've already noticed that some of the shows I've driven it, and some of the shows you've driven it. I think that the episode with Katie and a couple of others, you kind of led that entire show, which is great.
But the thing is, I'm not keeping score because it's not a thing.
No.
So, if people want to talk to you about something, that's groovy. We've had people phone on in the past and they wanted to talk to me about, I don't know, because they wanted some advice or whatever, that they thought that I was the person for. It's all cool. Whatever works.
Thank you, Vix.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to pop on and say, hello, and just how much I love the show and everything. I'm a big fan of yours. So
you're a good one. That's really nice of you. Thank you.
Good luck with the move. Is mum? How is mum after all the cancer treatment? Is she well?
Oh, she's doing so well. Yeah, she had breast cancer, so it's been a bit of a year. So it's coming up to sort of the year anniversary of her diagnosis. So it's a bit weird to think how much we've been through, really, and particularly she was a bit gutted because she sort of finished her treatment just around the time the lockdown started. So she was a bit gutted because she was allowed out again after that. And then she's had to go back into lockdown again. So she's a little bit stir crazy after a year in the house, I think. But she looked fantastic. And
tough for her and for you that you've not been able to see her as well,
Yeah, because I was spending a lot of time up there before Christmas, going back and from Oxford to Chester. So it was quite tough on us all, really, for the last few months. So it was like an emotional reunion, and she was really pleased to see us, obviously. So, like my brother went back at the same time as well, and it was really fun. It was nice.
Excellent. Well, best of luck, and it's so nice to see you. Good luck with the move.
Oh, thank you.
And well done for having that is weird phoning up these kind of things. I don't like it.
I think it's even worse being able to see each other.
Yeah, thank you for I like it when people use the Skype, and I think it adds a real element and means you can be a little bit nosy. Oh, you got bags packed. But if you don't want to, if one day you want to call in but you don't want to use the video, that's cool as well. There's no pressure.
All right.
Cool.
See you later on. Have a good weekend.
See you
nice
later.
to speak to you.
Bye.
Bye.
There we go. Right.
Funny.
I'm closing Skype for the week. We're done. Am I still friends with Kate Lawler? Yes. Daisy Donovan? No. Okay. We're going to raid. We're going to do a raid. Now,
Let's find someone funny.
Well, I saw that David Earl was on earlier. Is he on now? Oh, he's not on now.
I was watching a bit of that earlier.
Yeah, because
playing cricket.
Yeah, he's a good one. We'll get David at some point, right? Because he's a good one to raid. He's a really funny guy, and I love him. I think he's brilliant. So we'll get. What the hell? Let's move this over here so that we can all have a little look-see. And just to let you know, just to flag up that when we do a raid, we've had a bit of swearing today and stuff, but we might be going somewhere where there's a little bit of swearing. So just be aware of that. That's Amaranth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this e-girl needs a boyfriend, please. I'm so lonely.
That's not the most flattering picture of that cat either.
Well, this is. Oh, we're avoiding Amaranth. I'm fully aware of. We did Random British Dude the other day. Or maybe we didn't raid him, actually, but I think we might have raided him. Let's just have a look. I just want to see. She's so lonely, Catherine. The Lady Rose is so lonely.Maybe we could help her find a boyfriend.
Fuck off!
Whoa, dear. Weary me.
Oh, you're following me! You're always fucking following me!
Okie dokie. I have no idea what's going on there. I think I can see why she doesn't have a boyfriend.
Well, no, some people like that. There's a lid for every pot.
There's a girl dressed as a bee.
That poor cat, look.
Oh,
exploitation.
Feeding stray cats. The woman's dressed as a bee, sexy bee.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. I said we've got the numbers the wrong way around. Viewers, not viewers low to high. That's. Oh, why won't it let me do? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, why have I got these tags? Why have I got these? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, these are suggested. I don't want those. Right. So I do want English. This setup's a little bit different than... Something's changed.
We're being led.
Something's changed here. And it won't let me do from low to high. There's something not quite right about this. Anyway, hang on a minute. Something's not quite right here, guys. Let's Just chatting. I don't want you. English. There we go. Will it let me do low to high? No. All right. Well, let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. This is booby time.
Yeah, I see why it's been a little quiet, perhaps, on our stream. We're not quite offering as many.
Hi, I drink pee. We're not raiding this person.
Never. Fly me out. I'll help the renovations. I'm hardworking, have 5 years of experience, and I will work for free. Steven, I told you this. Listen, Donald Daddy Trump is not letting us. I said Daddy Trump. Does that make me a conservative now? Does everyone hate me now? And what's up? What's up?
So much is up.
Just catting.
I am so confused. Why can't I do from low to high? Let me go home. Let me go browse. Let me go just chatting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go high to low, but then it's a big old thing. Let's see if we just... Oh, look, whoa. We're there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're going down. Here we go. We're going down. Here we go. Now we're getting to the numbers that we want. Now we're going down to the numbers that we want. These are the low numbers. Still very, very booby.
Well.
Not to push you on the spot per se.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Left me the wolves here.
Okay.
I feel like we're the third wheel in this one.
There's a vibe there that is not... Okay. Kath, let me know if you spot anything.
I will. What's that thing do?
Yo, what up? Come watch my stream. I do stupid shit.
Oh.
What the fuck just happened?
I
think I need to. Okay, good.
No.
Duplicate.
I kind of, but then no. Bear with us, guys.
We'll find it. Most soothing voice.
Crazy welcoming community. Okay. Ed says hush. I can't hear it. Oh. Why can't we hear you? Why can't I unmute you? Well, that's weird. Okay, that's weird. Something weird is going on.
Is that the thing?
Just overall, just relax with me. That'd be fantastic. Again, I do have Discord if you guys want to go ahead and go and press on it and be the best on it, because it's been popping off. A lot of people have been joining, and that's really freaking cool. But anyways, I like to talk to you guys. You see Fox and Todd. That's where I'm gonna go, and for you to join, just go ahead and go to party chat.
And I can't unmute it again. All right,
that's very strange.
Something
really
weird
cool.
Is going on. Okay, something weird is going on. Now we're back here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're going right down to the end, guys.
I saw someone look quite good, quite cool.
Where? Friday beers in pool with the girls?
No.
Okay.
Up.
Boobs?
No.
Thighs?
I've got nothing against boobs or thighs, but let's.
We've all got them.
Well. Oh, I've lost her now. That one. Oh, she's talking about James Charles now. I don't want to go there.
No. She's talking about who?
James Charles, YouTuber.
Okay. Just chatting the Monster Hunt world. Who's this guy? Ninja lifestyle. Let's see. We'll get there, guys. Don't forget podcasts on Spotify, iTunes, Acast, all your podcast providers. Late Night Alternative. Or YouTube. The shows go up on YouTube now. After we'll release. I get so confused.
I can grab the skateboard and hop like a bunny rabbit and then fucking step back on it, and I'll call it the bunny hop. No, I'll call it. That doesn't sound cool enough. Bunny hop sounds lame. I'm gonna call it the boneless. Oh yeah, boneless. Because after I do it, you're so surprised that all your bones break, and then you're boneless from looking at how good I am. Fuck you. You suck at everything.
Okay.
You're never good.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
That was high octane.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. I'm going to start showing some cleavage next week.
Well, I've been covering mine up all night. I should have just got them out.
Yeah, well, I think this is what we're doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there, guys. We're going to find someone. We're going to find someone. We're going to find someone. Or we're going to find someone. We're going to find someone. We're going to find someone. Launch of my first podcast ever.
Music, going to the gym.
Very
and
quiet.
games. So I think we all have that in common.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and that's basically.
Why can't I hear it?
His mic's really quiet.
Because I'm thinking we blow 4 people's minds.
Personal trainer? You're a personal trainer now?
Yep, for like. Well, I got.
Born in Czech Republic, living in New York, loves food. Loves her cat more than food. Shall we?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I like cats. And I like New York.
Guys, go and blow their minds, please.
Be nice. Friday night.
Thank you for the support, all the subs. Cater Cakes, thank you. I just saw you. I missed that. Sorry, you've just resubscribed. Thank you. Umska, thank you for the bits, everybody.
Yeah, I had no idea. Honestly.
Not a lot of people know.
Yeah.
We will.
Okay,
see.
so.
Hang on, is she about to end?
Sorry, I'm like trying to add your names to the thing, so.
Oh, she's doing technicals. Who does that?
Here we go. Let's enjoy it. Goodbye.
Followers only chat.
Thank you so much.